Shorty gon' check that, bang that, drop that, hit that, pack that, kick that, send that, flip that. Hey, hey, wow, 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 wow. Hay 7 demonios tratando de controlarme. No me quiero ir al infierno, pero ellos quieren llevarme. Hey, look, wow, 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 wow. Hay 7 demonios tratando de controlarme. No me quiero ir al infierno, pero ellos quieren llevarme. No quiero nada con tu novia, está empezando a molestarme. Soy suave como el Vicrepo y por eso quieren montarme. Así, she let her bounce, I'll see. Shawty bad, yeah, she know she a 10. If she bring a friend at my posse. Quisiera superar la soberbia, pero sé que soy un Magdari. Big body, bend no suburban. Sentada linda con ese fari. La avaricia me hace comprar todas las cosas que yo deseo. Soy un cubano famoso, igual que mi tío Maceo. No dejes que la envidia te envenene, baby. Andar con Bambi te conviene. Beefsteak, Wagyu. If you want the beef, I'ma dog you. Me lo estoy comiendo por hula. El maestro spending that hula. Baby, sé que él no puede controlar su ira, porque tú hangas conmigo bien tranquila. Y mezclamos la lujuria con tequila. When you see the boy pull up to BSC. Yo no dejo que la pereza me impida, but it's more than my 2 liters. Sé que hay 7 demonios tratando de controlarme. No me quiero ir al infierno, pero ellos quieren llevarme. No quiero nada con tu novia, está empezando a molestarme. Soy suave como el Vicrepo y por eso quieren montarme. Hay 7 demonios tratando de controlarme. No me quiero ir al infierno, pero ellos quieren llevarme. No quiero nada con tu novia, está empezando a molestarme. Soy suave como el Vicrepo y por eso quieren montarme.
Hello guys, good evening. Welcome to the Esports Club Gauntlet Middle East, powered by Zotac Gaming, with our broadcast partner being Loco. This is gonna be Bullet on the desk with me, John, alongside. It's gonna be my friend Mr. Raider. Yes, we are back again for the last day. It's gonna be the mini D-Day for the entire event because this is the last day of the semi-finale. We're gonna get the top 8 teams, and welcome to the show, Raider. How are you doing today, man?
Well, I'm pretty excited to see what is going to happen today because from 32 teams, we are going to get to see who are the rest remaining 8 teams moving forward in the grand finale. Obviously, the chapter in grand final will be absolutely hectic. The teams are going to face off against 8 another invited teams. But yes, till now, in the last 12 matches, we have seen evolution of the teams coming in. You talk about Digital Esports, you talk about teams like Green Dragons, even Team Nevermind was able to come back in the previous matchup if you talk about yesterday. Other than that, yes, there were some teams which have been like major upset when it comes to their fans. For example, Mind Guards is there, Take Race is going to be there, even 010 Esports is also struggling a lot. The way they started the open qualifiers is not looking like the same way that they are ending the semi-finale. So that is something they have to work on. But first of all, let's have a look at the event calendar, the dates, which were very, very crucial. And these dates are going to tell us how the tournament started and where it is going. Initially, the open qualifiers, where we had 12 good matches divided in 6 matches each day, were on 14th and 15th of October. Then on 23rd and 24th, we did saw beautiful matchups of semi-finale, and yesterday on 26th, again, we did saw another set of 4 matches, I believe, in the semi-finale. But now 27th of October is the last day, and yes, the grand finale will be on 30th and 31st.
Let's take a look at the entire, I would say, event format. Of course, we had open qualifier. We had 32 teams coming in from all of the groups, and from each group we got 8 teams, and then from the entire 8 teams from each group, only top 4 teams have qualified for the semi-finale, where you see the 16 teams fighting it off for the entire 16 maps setup. Then from here, only top 8 teams will be qualifying for the grand finale, and in that grand finale we get also the side of 8 invited teams coming on for the grand finale slot. So it's going to be a mixture of all those qualified teams, all those invited teams. So it's more of like a lot of teams who haven't been got that chance to make a names for themselves will be getting the chance to shine up in the Gauntlet series. For the side now, let's take a look also at the prize pool breakdown. We have the 10,000 US dollars prize pool on the line. Of course, the first place will be taking home $5,500 onto his home. Second place will be taking home $3,000. Third place will be taking home $1,500, and from 4th and 5th place respectively, they'll be taking home some G coins for themselves, and they can get some really, really good skins inside the game, whether it's the cosmetics skins, whether it's the gun skins. You get my point. For the side of points breakdown, Raider, why don't you take it away?
Well, yeah, if you talk about the points breakdown system, it's not a hybrid one. You have to really be specific, except if you talk about the initial few days, you have to be very specific of getting those aggressive finish points in your favor. One finish is obviously going to get you 1 point, but other than that, only the place where a team is going to get double-digit pointer is going to be the chicken dinner position. So in order to reach out to that, yes, the teams have to definitely pull up their strength and then eventually perform. But look at this, the qualified teams. Let's talk about the names. We have Digital Esports, Bad Boys, Flashbang, Nevermind, Sunshine Esports, Green Dragons, Disqualifiers team, Not Bad, Take Risk, Mind Guards, Go to Hell, Stardust, Full Tilt, Bumble Squad, 010 Esports, and Bulltrain. Out of these teams, if we talk about Team Bumble Squad and 010 Esports, along with Take Risk, these are the 3 teams which are struggling the most. But apart from that, Team Nevermind, Not Bad, and teams like Stardust are definitely trying to make their way back in the game. But let's see how far they're going to go and how much of an improvement they are going to pull in the game. But let's talk about the head-to-head battle. Let's talk about 2 of the most important teams, or should I say most precise teams, who are sitting on the top of the food chain, and that is Digital Esports, which is sitting comfortably with a buffer of 26 points between them and the runner-up position team, Green Dragons. So this shows how far they have done the job. Even if they lose the chicken dinner and the other guy is going to get the chicken dinner, then also I do believe the closeness in the points table will be there. But apart from that, dethroning Digital Esports is going to be the only situation where Team Green Dragons is able to get at least 2 chicken dinners. Then only there is a situation where Digital might be able to get dethroned.
Yeah, for now, let's also look at the players head-to-head, where we see 2 of the players. And of course, one will be from the side of Digirad, none other than the side of Extends, and the side of Grown coming in from the team named as Green Dragon. Both of them having the 23 kills table topping lead. But for the side of assists, it's going to be grown to be a little bit of just a little bit ahead. But for the side of KD, there's also going to be a little bit of difference where we see the side of grown a little bit ahead. But in terms of damage, also it's very much the same. But also let's take a look at the overall top fraggers, what we have seen up till here for the side of semi-finale. This is not for the open for all qualifiers, so this is only up till from the side of semi-finale, from the first play day of the semi-finale till up till here. It's going to be side of grown to be at 23 kills. It's going to be extends to be at 23. Barbarossa from the side of disqualifiers coming with 22, and Lyosh, one of the other players from the side of Digirad Esports, coming from 20 kills. And now again a very strong factor comes out from this particular stats that two of the players from the team named as Digirad Esports are there in the top fragger list for the entire semi-final. This shows that the side of Digirad Esports is so determined, so calm and composed, just want to go for those kills, just want to go and prove their sheer domination when it comes on taking those gunfights in their favor. And this tells a lot. Also, by taking a look at the overall standing, Digirad Esports is right there at the top with 80 massive kills, 49 placement points, 3 winner chicken dinner coming on to their stats, and total of 129 points. Look at the buffer. Green Tag is at 103 and Digirad is at 129.
Well, a buffer of 26 points to be precise. That's a big buffer coming in between those two teams who are fighting for the table toppers position. But apart from that, if you look at the positioning known as the 8th position and 9th position, there is not a lot of buffer. Just one good point is the buffer between Bullet Train and disqualifiers, and both the teams have not been able to perform on the peak yesterday. So this is the final day. This is the judgment day. And here the performance has to be on top, and if that performance comes in, maybe we are going to see a beautiful dethroning situation coming in from the players of disqualifiers or even team bad boys. And apart from that, 0-1-0 Esports is also right there in the chase. They can also come up with a decent chicken dinner or maybe 15 to 20 plus pointer in an individual game, and then they can bounce back, because now we are not left with a lot of matches. Only 25% of the matches are left out of the 100%. That means somewhere around 4 matches. That's what we have got. Miramar, and then we might actually see Tego and Vikendi also coming into the picture. So I have to see how that is going to unfold. But in the overall standing, yes, the implications from Digirad Esports yesterday were way too good. Remember guys, they were able to get 2 winner chicken dinners, and apart from that, on those other 2 matches where they were able to get the chicken dinners, they were able to get at least 10 points in their favor. So yesterday, it was a day of Digirad. That's what I have to say, and I don't feel that anybody is going to contest that.
Yeah. I also feel man, when it comes out to the side of you talk about how some teams can cut it down from the top 4 top. I will also when we see the top 8 slots. I feel for the side of Discord, I have told this quite a few times on towards yesterday's broadcast. Stardust, when we talk about the side of none other than Bullet Train disqualifier, 70, 69, 68, 66. These are the numbers which can be trembled down in what I feel in just one map. Your team can just perform. Just kind of go in very aggressively, just kind of get you all of those gunfights into your favor. And when I say get your gunfights in your favor, I know it's a very a straight up one statement coming from as a caster, but believe me, for this not so easy when it comes down to inside the game performing as a player, because every other gunfight, every other rotation cut off, every other basically 1v1 duel is going to be so hard, especially on the map of Vikendi, especially on the map of Tego, because I feel Miramar and Ranga are one of those classic and OG maps where every other corner is definitely known by every other player. Even if you are very new to the game, you definitely know the side of Ranga and Miramar. But also, talk about the side of map, let's also take a look at the entire map schedule, because this is going to be the day where the entire day is going to get started off from the side of Miramar.
So let's have a look at the schedule, how it is going to get unfolded and which particular maps we are going to witness at the end. We are starting with 2 good maps of Miramar. The snowy caps will be coming in at the end, and in order to be there as the filler, it's going to be Tego. A very interesting map which has been set in the North Korea region, and to be honest, it's a very decent map, but only if you are actually as a caster. But if you are playing it and if the zone goes on the northwestern side, yes, there is going to be a barrage of challenges coming in for you. But yes, if we talk about the first matchup, map of Miramar, pretty soon it is going to get started. I am looking forward to see where the flight path is going to fall from, and at the end where the play zone will be going in. But I feel the flight path is already here. It is starting from Oasis. That means the northern territory is actually into the question and is going all the way towards the southeastern corners to be precise, of Impala, Puerto, are going to be the 2-3 places where the teams might be able to look forward to jump in. But already Team Texas is jumping, and yes, as I said, it is starting from Oasis going all the way towards Puerto Pricepool. Impala Resort is there as a very good location where teams can jump in. Even Los Leones, the biggest compound that you get in the PUBG PC scenario, is also going to be there. So teams can actually jump over there and loot the vicinity, get the right loots in their favor, get the right attachments in their weaponry, and also Preferably, I believe in this map, we are again going to see some long action coming in, some long kill action coming in, because in the previous day we did saw in the map of Erangel, if I'm not wrong, not Erangel, it was Vikendi, yeah, where 459 was the longest elimination coming in from Explicit. So that kind of play can be replicated today as well, and it is really very necessary for the teams falling from 4th position to 12th position to perform. Because if you talk about the first position teams, they've already got a very good position in their favor. They've already got a very good amount of points. Even if they are going to not even secure a single chicken, they are still going to make their way in the qualifications arena, because there is not a possibility that every other team is going to perform except teams like Digital Esports and Green Dragon. So on average, if I say they are going to get just 20 points today, I do feel that they are still going to be qualifying for the grand finale.
Okay, let's see, man. Only time can tell. Only for now, the side of a lot of these early fights can tell a lot of story coming in for the map of MENA. We want to see one of the players from the side of North Heavy is going to be the player to get down from the side of Team Go to Hell. We talk about the side of Fancy Dipsy, except still trying to find some good loot. Picardo is going to be the POI, where two of the teams have taken a drop clash, I can just call it off, where both of the teams are gonna kind of go ahead and go in for an early brawl. Right now, still, both of the sides are looking for some ammo, some guns, but what do you have to say about this, man? But because when we talk about the side of not try bad, when we talk about the side of NTB, by taking a look at their yesterday's performance as well, this wasn't very good from their side. Not that good compared to what we expect from a lot of teams who are still not there in the top 8. So what do you have to say? Like, one of the players getting eliminated too early, sort of a bad start.
Yeah, definitely. Whenever you lose a player, is it even if it is the start of the game or the end of the game, it is definitely going to implicate on the manpower. And once your manpower is lacking, that confidence is going to be diminishing. And yeah, I'm so happy to see that the players have jumped in my favorite vicinity. When it comes to Miramar, it's the Picardo. We get to see the arena, we get to see the casino, we get to see the red building as well. Yeah, when it comes to Miramar. But obviously, if you talk about the favorite map and the favorite POI to jump in, it is definitely going to be the military base in Erangel.
Bruh, you told me Los Leones or El Azhar, I remember, or maybe it was the side of San Martin.
No. Los Leones is the biggest compound. That's why I love it, because as a caster's perspective, we get to see a lot of fight in it if the zone finals were there. But yeah, personally, if you ask me to play this game...
Why are you being so diplomatic? Why are you being so diplomatic? Just tell me your favorite POI, not as a caster, not as a player.
Okay.
Not as a player. Just tell me your favorite POI. Like,
see,
just tell me your favorite.
Currently in the gaming industry, we are playing two roles. We are gamer by heart, but we are caster by profession. So we have to talk about both the things. So initially, let's talk about the player side of mine. I would like to go for the military base.
Such a nice.
I should go for politics, right, guys? I mean, that's what Bullet is trying to implicate. So I should definitely try it, Avansa.
Okay, cool.
Oh, there you guys.
Enough talking. Enough talking for now. Fragger Rock is going to get a lot of shots coming in from the side of Not Bad. From the side of Dipsy, I feel like there's going to be some nade play coming in. We kind of missed that because you're having a little bit of banter going on between the cast and this. But anyways, folks, we'll get back to the games now. For now, we see the side of Not Bad trying to struggle a bit. They're trying to maneuver around this entire building. Still not able to figure it out how they're going to approach the side of Go to Hell. By taking a look at the spot of Fancy is quite a far away from the entire pushing of his two players. It's going to be a close quarter comeback now. Other guy's having a start. One of the guys trying to pop it off a nade. Frag goes down. A good refrag though. For Hole on the other hand takes the side of Dipsy. Look at the angles.
Well, look at this. Not Bad is going to for sure finish off the play and then go for a revival. Let's see if it is going to be possible or not, because Team Not Bad has already lost few of their amazing players. If you talk about Dipsy, yes, indeed, he is going to get a revival. But Fancy on the other corner is trying to retaliate. Oh, gets a beautiful knockout. With that, he is going to pick up another player. Oh, there you go. Go to Hell is actually in hell right now because they have lost a very early matchup in their favor. Oh, man, this is not looking good. Picardo. A complete bloodbath in this situation, but Heaviness has been taken down, so Team Not Bad is looking decent, but at the same point should have not lost that individual. Team 010 Esports has got just 3 players to play with, and now they're trying to focus onto a slam in Picardo region, but you can focus on the links given in the description so that you can check out the Zotac Gaming's RTX 4070 Ampero graphic cards, because it will get you the DLSS 3 and the ray tracing along with that. If the heated moments come in your game, don't worry, your graphic card is not going to feel it because it has got the Ice Storm 2.0 cooling, and also the overclock premium design is going to be there, so that the RGB lighting coming in your PC is going to glorify your setup. But at the same point, these guys rotating with the pickup trucks, trust me, it's going to be a very chaotic rotation because Miramar is full of ridges. I mean, even Tego is, even Vikendi is. And when you talk about Miramar, in Tego and Vikendi, you do get some ridges like boulders, and you do get some tree covers that you can hide if your vehicle gets stuck. But in this region, look at this. A very open landmass is going to be there. Even if your vehicle gets stuck, you have to travel by foot in a very open spot. And at that point, in games like PUBG PC, players can, I mean, to be precise, the opponents can easily pick you down with the DMRs, with the marksman rifle. And that is something to, like, let's say, really be aware about.
Yeah, you have to be really aware about of the entire POIs on how teams can gonna take those some usual rotation, because I feel like now you're in that semifinal stage. You have played enough maps when especially comes down to this Gauntlet Siege tournament, where you have to get an idea of how you can other teams can play out. You have to think from their perspective as well. But talking about the side of bad boys, I feel like there are a lot of work need to be done. When we talk about the entire overall standing is still not looking very good compared to what we saw on towards the previous days, what we saw on towards of a lot of players coming in from the side of bad boys. They are still at the 10th spot with a good points though, but I would say I feel like bad boys. Yeah, I can also take the name of, I would say for now, Go to Hell, because we just saw Go to Hell getting kind of obliterated. So I feel like these are two or three teams. Like I can also put the side of Take This in the same category. Whenever they start to take some confident fights in their favor, some other teams come into and just eliminate them out of nowhere. And this has happened constantly for the side of Take Risk. Yesterday's all on towards the yesterday play day also. This has happened in the side of open qualifiers also. I'm still wondering wonders like how Take Risk, a team like Take Risk were getting kind of getting third party every now and then, still was able to qualify for the semifinale. So I feel like yes, good efforts are still being made from there. They're not here to give up. That's a very good mindset that they are keeping out. They're not leaving the lobby. They are not like being like, oh hey man, we are not going to get qualified. They're still giving up those top contendership towards the other team. But for now, I also like to remind you folks, it was the side of Abudi. Guys, I guess it was the side of Abu Miller. Correct me if I'm wrong,
No,
Raider.
it was
Who
Abodi
took
who was able to come up with a
Abudi.
1v4. Yeah.
Yes, it was a 1v4 clutch coming from them their side. So I feel like yes, just the particular team named as Takers just need to focus a little bit on playing on that team game. Need to play on the right kind of coordination. If they're able to do it, I feel like this is a team who can give us a lot of surprise plays coming into the further maps for today.
No, honestly speaking, Tigris does not have that bad of a spot in the leaderboard, to be honest. They are stuck at 12th or 13th position. They have got somewhere around 20 to 30 points in their favor. They have to get at least 3 chicken dinners if they want to really qualify in the grand finale. But trust me, that situation has to be very, very aggressive. That situation has to be very, very competitive because the other giants are also playing for that. They are also trying to acquire many more chicken dinners because yesterday we were just one step away from Digirad's hat trick, but it didn't came in because in the match number 10 we had Green Dragon conquering that particular matchup. Digital Esports went out at third or fourth position in that particular matchup. So obviously things like that is going to happen. Even if you are the best in the lobby, it's not like a situation where you are going to get every single time a winner chicken dinner. There are going to be some perfect moments, there are going to be some clutch moments for you, but all through the tournament it is not a possibility that one single team can dominate. There are going to be some beautiful other teams who are going to put a lot of implications onto you. But Digital Esports right now is trying to take a lot of bloodshed against Team 010 Esports, and they've already got that initial opening. Glodex, a player who was known to be very aggressive in this lobby, has been taken down, and that's the first track coming from Hello My Bad. Remember, guys, Extens is not just fighting for the first position in the semi-finale, he's also fighting for being the top fragger. And I do feel the way he's playing, the way he's formulating, the way he's being aggressive in the past matches as well, there is definitely a stance where Team Digital Esports can bring in players like Extens as the top fragger of the leaderboard. Because for now, it is Green Dragon's Escapation, if I'm not wrong. Oh, sorry, Groan, who's sitting on the top of the leaderboard. But apart from that, the rotations and the next particular play zone hold is also going to be very,
Oh,
very crucial. The players are definitely trying to figure it out, but the Aston Martin being parked over here definitely looks way too cool. But then if you talk about this dried up map, the only thing that can make this one very interesting is going to be the chaos.
the only thing is gonna get trained is gonna be the bullets coming in from the side of top performing teams like DJI Esports. I feel like Green Dragon is definitely that one team which has improved a lot when it comes down to the play days of open qualifiers, when it comes down to the play day of semi-finale, Green Dragon has improved. I mean, like, very dramatically and very drastically as well, because Green Dragon was not that team who were that much consistent when it comes down to the previous, I would say, open for all qualifier days. When we talk about the side of last two semi-finale play days, they were so on point, so good with their entire gameplay. But for now, folks, make sure to check out the Zotac gaming GPU cards, RTX 4070 amp IO card. You get the 3+2 warranty years, you get the DLSS 3 and your DLSS 3 technology coming in. But for now, I'd like to wave your attention towards the side of Pennywise. He gets 2, Carla gets 1, flashbang, and the side of Not Bad. Okay, Not Bad gets eliminated. So I feel like that was the only one remaining guy who was there who survived from the side of Go to Hell's fight. Flashbang, Sub-Zero, Sare, both are right now kind of getting bleeded out. It's going to be really crucial if Shari needs to get picked up as soon as possible. I don't think so. He's having that kind of a chance. But okay, I feel like there are other processes going on. Flashbang Sarmad is right there at very close to what some other players of compared to what other three guys from the side of Flashbang are. So I feel like Sarmad needs to be on a vehicle right now and go for a backup, because Stardust is coming from behind, coming from a western side to challenge out the side of Flashbang. So it's going to be the vice versa scenario, which I just told you about. Sub-Zero going to just left out there to die. Pennywise and his teammate Sayari is going to use their vehicle to come up and regroup for the side of Sarmad.
Well, yeah, even if you talk about Sub-Zero, his revival was not that possible because he was stuck on a ridge where a lot of shots were already coming in, and even if the players like Pennywise could have stayed over there or Samad could have rotated back at that compound, it could have been a complete bloodbath for them against the teams like Stardust. And from back end, we do have 0-1-0 Esports are fighting, also taking down some good shots onto the players. So it could have changed in a very big upset for this particular team, where the whole team could have been taken down, irrespective of what Sub-Zero is going to do, because they have to be very precise with the fact that even if they lose one, they should actually go for the greater good. And PUBG PC is a game which is the survival based gameplay. You have to survive, not be the dominating team. Obviously, when you talk about the game, when you talk about the competitive scenario, we love to see those gun games, we love to see those aggressive plays coming in. That's what the players also love to do. They have got the weaponry and they want to use it. They want to use it to dominate against the opponent. But the fact that this is a survival based gameplay does not diminish the fact that these guys have to be very adamant on the fact that they have to survive till at least the top 3 positions, so that they can get some good chunks of position points. And the only team which is going to be consistent in that to perspective, they can be the winner of this particular championship. That's what I have to say. But apart from that, when you talk about the qualifications, yes, you can be qualified on the basis of getting a lot of eliminations. That's exactly what teams like Green Dragons and Digirad Esports have been doing initially. But now, after taking down 2 good chicken dinners in favor of Green Dragons, they have shown that their placement points is also very valuable for them. And also, Digirad Esports is the one of the highest, to be honest, the highest chicken dinner scoring team with 3 good chicken dinners in their favor. They have also shown their own stance that they are also capable, and they are also looking forward to secure many more chicken dinners in their favor. But look at this zone. It's a very open one, to be honest, and it is towards the areas of Impala. Impala and Truck Stop are going to be the 2 places where the zone is going to, like, let's say, collide. But I have to see how this zone is going to unfold in the later stages, because there are a lot of crossroads coming in. And when you have these many crossroads, the people are trying to, like, let's say, then people will be trying to rotate through that. And while doing that, yes, they're going to receive a lot of shot onto them. So I'm looking forward to see if that is going to happen or not.
Let's see. We see one of Panzer Force being on towards the secondary. The other weapon coming in from the side of Carla. He's trying to pop on some M416 sprays towards the other players rotating on him. But Circle is getting towards the side of Minastra, and it's going to be really hard for a lot of teams to get on towards that POI, where we can actually just see more than 2 or 3 teams are using a lot of vehicles to get aside towards a safe spot. As we spectate the side of mine guards were able to get some decent I would say points for last day's plays. But for now, they're at the 13th spot with 40 points overall. I feel like there's still a lot of work needs to be done for this particular team. When we talk about the side of Nevermind, they have improved drastically towards the 3rd play day. What they were playing at 2nd play day, what they were playing at the 1st play day of the entire semi-finale, and what kind of gameplay did they show on towards the last day was something very different, something really improved, and the kind of gameplay which I was not expecting from the side of Nevermind to take up that boost. They also got that one winner chicken dinner, I suppose, on yesterday's games only. Yeah, it was the 2nd map where they did got a winner chicken dinner coming on to them. So I feel, I guess, they're doing a very good job for now to maintain that position of being at the 6th spot, to maintain that position of being very much alive towards the last circle. I feel like there are going to be a lot of teams who will be trying to just cut down their path for now.
Well, yeah, definitely. If you talk about the table toppers, remember, guys, in the first day it was Team Nevermind who got dethroned in the second day, and in the second day it was Flashbang who was got dethroned in the third day by the players of Digirad Esports. But is it going to happen again when Digirad Esports is going to get dethroned by teams like Green Dragons, and also there are some teams which are pretty close to them? For example, if you talk about Team Sunshine, if you talk about Team Flashbang, if you talk about even teams like Not Bad, they are definitely trying to perform, but the fact that Not Bad, Bumble Squad, Go to Hell, Bullet Train, even Full Tilt, along with Team Green Dragons, have already been eliminated, that shows that Digirad Esports has got the best chance to now secure 150 points in their favor. If they're able to secure, let me say, 21 points in their favor, then they are easily going to secure 150 points, which will again going to oppress a lot of positions for Team Green Dragon. But the elimination way too early for Green Dragons is definitely going to be a pressurizing stance. But once again, I'm going to stick with the guns that they have got some decent points in their favor. Even if they are going to lose one or two matchups today way too early, they are still going to make their way in the qualifications arena, and they're going to get qualified for the grand finale. Well, the chapter of grand finale and the fight in the grand finale will be a completely different terrain, because we'll get to see teams like Digital Athletic, even Sharvam Esports is going to be there, Team Code Gaming is going to be there, and plenty of other amazing teams which are invited in that particular scene are going to be there. So these qualified teams who have done the hard work from, if I'm not wrong, at least 6 days, from past 6 days, they have to retaliate in the next 2 days of the grand finale against those teams who have been known to create that ruckus in the MENA region, in the Middle East region. But for now, Flashbang versus Stardust, that's what I'm looking at.
Let's see how this can go on. We still see the circle getting a little bit shifted to the side of MENA's general last, but for now, we see the phase 4 circle getting closed down in the next 5 for a couple of seconds. Tagbasa Drag is still alive with a 4-man squad. Sunshine still alive with a 4-man. There are a lot of teams compared to what Stardust and Mind Guards are. Exo Russian this time around. Whenever we see them, he's taking down some bodies for today. Dragunov shot going on towards one of the players coming in from side disqualifiers. And yes, that particular player will be also getting confirmed from the side Twitch Aburi. But we see the side of Bad Boys coming onto the same picture. Exo Russian gets knocked apart. Colonel takes a confirmation. So I feel like, yes, there are more than 2 teams going to be present toward the side of Controlas. And this can impact a lot of, I would say, positioning around on how they want to approach towards the side of the last circle, last few zones that are going to be appearing on the map.
Yeah, the last few POIs where the circle is going to get enclosed is definitely going to be well contested one, because we are now between Cantrelles and the Minas Generalist region,
yeah.
and through that we are going to see a lot of open-ended compounds where a lot of fights is going to be there. So areas like Cantera are actually on the edges of the zone, and also Minas Generalist is also on the edge of the zone. So the fact that the whole main part of the circle is actually in a very open spot actually oppresses a lot of IGL, and at this point the concentration, the idea, the knowledge of IGL is going to get tested, that which particular ridge is going to be beneficial for them, because even a layman can actually figure out that a compound can be a very good defensive cover for him. But what if all the compounds are going to be out of the circle? Then who is the perfect guy, who is the best guy to make that decision that his team is going to survive in a specific ridge, and that particular ridge is going to be lovely enough for them so that they can secure a chicken dinner? So those decisions are now going to be very, very valuable. We do have teams like Disqualifier surviving, teams like Digirad Esports already there with the full power. Even Team Sunshine, Stardust, and Mind Guards have got that full manpower. But let's see how they can control it, because at this point, the manpower can be taken down, because now comes down to the factor of how the circle is going to shift and where the teams are going to push themselves after the circle gets shifted. So it's going to be a very challenging fight. Look at this. The players have got the idea of where the opponent is, and they're shooting them down. But Digital Esports Extends is able to take down one good player from Team Mind Guards, and that is actually a very valuable player from that particular team. The name is Invocation. But the BZ grenade being utilized definitely pressurized the players. But there you go, Leosh completely finishes him off. Yesterday in the last matchup, Leosh was able to get at least a 4k, 5k in his favor. But today he has to start off again with that energy, again with that hype, again with that aggression. Because trust me, guys, Digital Esports really wants to make a record right over here. They made the record in the open qualifiers as well, while securing 90 points in just 6 matches, and they're already making the record while securing 129 in just 12 matches after yesterday's performance. But today as well, as we can see, a lot of retaliation between Stardust and Flashbang as well.
Yeah, for the side of Stardust, they are on a very, I would say, good positioning around, come to down to that 7th spot. Can a little bit vulnerable too, because you can just getting you can get about to just crumble down. But hey, good shots coming in with that Rosa. Nail Pop gets the second one, the first one for himself, trying to find around some more. Take Risk gets eliminated, and Get was second. I just saw him, being the second guy. But that indeed is going to be the third one for that guy who gets the confirmation too. Flashbang gets eliminated at the 9th spot. Okay, an interesting elimination coming from a lot of teams. Bad Boys, they are at a very good reach, trying to suppress them on the side of Mindguards. They're trying to use the vehicle. Some nades are going to help him out. Explode trying to pop out of on the right angle for now. Explosion heard, but there's going to be no damage stick coming in inside the game. So it feels like, yes, Mind Guards are still able to, back themselves off in a right kind of cover. A little bit of smokes are definitely gonna popped out soon. M24 combined with that 8x, a lot of damage can be dealt if it gets connected to the head though. Exchange on the other hand takes on the side of Crossback. The confirmation is coming up right on our screens right now. Last 8 teams are remaining in. We see last 22 bodies alive. I feel the next more 10 minutes, we're gonna be finding out which teams takes home whenever the chicken dinner for the last semi-finale day, which is going to be the first map, of course. This is the first map of MENA for the entire day.
Well, the first match is not looking that easy to deal with. A lot of teams are faltering down, but look at this. Mind Guards once again gets tackled. It's all about Shadila, the last man standing. His position has been revealed. He can be taken down. Even Sunshine Esports is about to get taken down because of the wrath coming from Team Digirad Esports. Plethora of teams are fighting. Multiple teams are falling short. But look at this guy. Shadila has no idea. He was repatching himself, but finally gets eliminated. And he has been taken down at the 8th position. That means he is going to get just 1 good placement points. Other than that, whatsoever point he is going to get is going to be the points of finishes. But now let's have a look at teams like disqualifiers. They are sitting comfortably on the edges of the circle, but pretty close to the teams like Flashbang, so there could be a fight between them. Even teams like Bad Boys is over there. Stardust is also getting retaliated by the players of Team Bad Boys. Explicit, this is the player who was able to get the longest elimination till now, a 459 meters of elimination coming in the map of Vikendi. The snowy caps were absolutely fruitful for him, but now Bess has been spotted. Look at those shots going in. Indeed, the connection was not that much because calculating the bullet drop and the velocity of the bullet is going to be very, very important. This is a game which gives you the real life feel of all those games, and apart from that, you get the idea of how the bullet drop is going to work. You have to figure it out. You have to get the right aim, and if you see in your crosshair that you have got a headshot type of player coming in, but still you have to figure out that you have to aim a little higher because the bullet drop is immense in this game.
Yeah, definitely they have to just kind of like calibrate the entire ADS on how they want to anticipate those shots. Some shots are getting taken from the hands of Lyosh. We see Stardust taking those rotation towards the other opposite of the circle. This in a blue zone definitely going to punish you a lot. You just need to be towards the, if you want to play out the edge, you have to be very kind of like on a good spacing around the blue zone. If you want to go inside the safe circle, you have to be very on point with your smoke nades coming, because there's going to be a very open circle. I don't see much of these compounds coming on from the perspective of DJRA, neither I see from the perspective of Sunshine, so it's going to be a very open circle. Blue zone nade is getting used, trying to take down the side of Decathlon X. He's remaining on the edge though. The impact is real. Last one remaining guy from the side of Sunshine, trying to keep the hopes alive for his team. Good spray coming down. It's going to be a lot of damage dealing toward the side of Lyosh. Dick, both. A little bit of Molly. Decathlon gets one. Might able to find another one. Exchange also goes down, I guess. No. It was the side of Exchange which go down for the first time. Both of the players are going to rush inside this particular carrier. And for now, it's going to be Sunshine to get eliminated at the 6th spot. Good try though. I mean, like, the guy was holding down to a corner of a trailer park, so he was giving his best. But the side of Sunshine is going to be end of story for the first map of Miramar. As we spectate the side of Miramar, how can we forget the side of RTX 4080? How can we forget the side of Zaractinator X? I mean, like, these two players have definitely been the perfect duo for the entire team. But hey, Hello Mabat gets down the side of Zerpi. DJRA trying to do some good damage as the confirmation is going to be real. But Star is going to fire back a little bit more. Lyosh gets down. And now it's going to be a 3v3 scenario, I suppose, between these two teams. Dying with a really good nade. Mystic goes down for the 2nd time. This can be really crucial because Nevermind, even few of the other teams are trying to approach from the western side. Now it's going to be Nevermind, yeah.
So the knockout came from the nade coming in from the players of Digirad Esports, but eventually the confirmation is going to come from Team Nevermind, and they are again going to pick off another player. The name is Extens, the guy who can become the top fragger of the whole leaderboard after this match gets over. But possibly Digirad Esports is trying to go for the top 3 positions, and if they are able to get it, that will be amazing. But you can also get the best by purchasing the Zotac Gaming RTX 4070 Ampero graphic cards, because it has got the ray tracing, it has got the DLSS 3, which is going to ease your comfort, and also for the heated moments in the game like this one where the the aim is not connecting, you are getting pressurized at why is my connection not being made. At that point, the Ice Storm 2.0 cooling is going to be very, very good for you guys. And apart from that, the tech support coming from Zotac is also lovely because you do get the warranty of 5 years, which is kind of huge.
Yeah, man. A huge kill also coming in from Sarah, especially he takes down the Sarah Hello with a headshot getting towards him. Hello getting revived though. That can be in really good trouble though. Trying to go for the revive. He's gonna get fall into his own grave. Detroit Esports with the top teams get eliminated at the 5th spot. Bad Boy Stardust, never mind being at the top 3 now. Bad Boy with the 2. Started with 2, never mind with 3. Now, never mind on the other hand, we'll be looking on for that one winner chicken dinner. Another one looking on towards the last payday for the entire semifinal, but still there are going to be 3 more maps left for the entire Bad Boys 2K. Good shot connecting towards the side of Nail Pop. Oh boy, that was some good shot. Good read on towards the edge of that particular, it's going to be that in a small house. And there you go, Stardust is done and dusted for now. It's going to be now a 2v3. Hey, we go in the safe zone, bro. Good. 19 HP. Gonna use some healables. I just thought for a second, right? I tried to control my words. I just thought for a second he's gonna get eliminated with the blue zone. But for now, it's gonna be never mind to be on a not a very strong, I would say, vantage point. They're on the lower edges, but hey, what just happened? Did they connect a kill? Oh, did they? Yes, they did. How? Never mind gets the winner with a chicken. I thought for a second that they had that good positioning, but the blue zone was completely suppressing them apart to move down from their uplift position. Never mind comes with a surprisingly good winner with a chicken dinner come into their favor. Bro,
a team which started off with just 3 players. Well, this was amazing to be honest. They had just 3 players performing for their team and they were able to secure a winner with a chicken dinner. So never mind, it has been a late performance from a corner, but finally the performance is here. They are trying to retaliate. They're trying to establish those connections. Team Nevermind was able to actually get the second matchup of the whole semi-finale, that too with a 23-pointer. But this time, they are again able to bring back that aggression. Although, after this winner with a chicken, they are not going to get a lot of points in their favor. 15 to 16 points is what they're going to get total because they had just 5 or 6 finishes in their favor overall. And then if you talk about the position points, obviously it is going to be 10 because they are going to get the chicken dinners. But then the hopes are going to be high right now. The motivation is going to get amplified. The momentum is going to get uplifted, which is actually very important when you talk about a game like PUBG PC. You have to carry forward that momentum. That's exactly what Digital Esports is carrying from the end of the second day to the start of the 4th day. We can see that they are trying to carry forward that momentum that they had in the match number 8, which was the last match of day number 2, where they were able to get a 19-pointer chicken dinner. Then they started off yesterday once again with the aggression, a 21-pointer coming from Digital Esports. Again, in order to full stop that, it was Green Dragons which was able to come back with the 10th match in their favor. But again, in match number 11, things changed and it was Digital Esports which was able to pull through. But even those matches where Digital Esports was unable to get those winner chicken dinners, they were getting some consistent points. They were getting some good placement points and finishes as well. That's exactly what they were trying to aim for in this particular matchup as well. I guess they had 5 to 6 finishes in their favor. And then if you talk about the position points, it is somewhere around just 3 points that they're going to get. So pretty close to 10-point marker. But I do feel that still the job is done. Close to 139 points is what they're going to get. So it was good play coming from even team Digital Esports. But let's have a look at the highlights as well so that we can see how it all started. Initially, again, you will get to see Digital Esports. In order to wind it up, you will again get to see Digital Esports. But the masters of this game were Team Nevermind.
Nah, man. I mean, like, never mind, they definitely perform really well compared to what we were talking about. I mean, I feel like when there was a shift of the 6th zone, I was, personally talking a lot about for the side of, never mind on how they were able to get very good improvement coming down for the entire gameplay on what we saw towards the side of open qualifiers. But now, let's take a look what really kind of like happened for the entire last map. Alabama were able to get some good kills. I mean, like, the side of Digital was a very unexpected and a very surprising elimination coming in for their entire team. They were like kind of like hold on towards a one smaller, very small house towards the boundary over there, which the zone was kind of getting shifted against them. And it was the side of Nevermind and Bad Boys 2K to find themselves. And take a look what's happened for the side of Stardust as well. They're right now being they were trying to just be on towards the safer side of the entire circle. But, for the side of Bad Boy, they had a good vantage point. They were able to confirm both of the remaining players coming in from the last team. But for the side of Bad Boys, it was a very unexpected turn of events where the zone is coming in, where one of the guys also got very obliterated with that same molly. I suppose there we saw another the last sided read. I feel like it was an intentional one because they didn't want to give the entire kill point
Yeah,
towards the other team. I feel
true.
like yes, never mind. Really, really good job coming on from their side compared to what kind of an improvement we are seeing from them compared to what consistent play we are witnessing from their side. I feel like Nevermind doing a very, very good job. They can definitely get into the top three, top two, in my opinion, if they continue to show this kind of gameplay for towards the last day of the entire semi-finale.
Well, they're showing the intent, they're showing the urge of getting that success in their favor, and same does the other team as well because they were able to put down their own teammate with the molly and with the shots coming in from their corner. So they're also looking forward to not give any single point. But now, guys, we are going to take a quick short break, and after that, we'll be back to see another matchup in the map of Miramar. Then we will have to see Tego, and after that, Weekend will actually tell us who are the top 8. So stay tuned. After already watching what the players of Nevermind are capable of, we are again back on the desk to witness the TEC Presents Gauntlet Series semi-finale of Middle East, powered by the Zotac Gaming. And our broadcasting partner is definitely Loco. We have already seen a lot of interesting matchups. To be precise, now we are done with 80% of the matches. We are left with just 20%, and in these 20%, we are going to compromise a match of Miramar. We do have a Vikendi, we do have a Tego as well coming in. All the wrangles are done. That means the comfortable aspect is pretty much over. Yes, Miramar, I do feel there is going to be a comfortable stance as compared to Tego and Vikendi. But then again, Miramar's rotation and the unease of being the accessible compounded areas are also going to put a lot of pressure onto the players. But Bullet, let's go to the stats as well so that we have an idea of what happened in the previous matchup.
And let's take a look at the first. We'll take a look at the entire map standing. What's gonna be the stands for a lot of teams which are at the middle of the food chain, especially when we talk about some teams like I would say Bullet Train and whatnot. But for now, we'll take a look at the match summary, the stats for what kind of kills we got, what kind of knocks we got. We got 41 total kills coming in. Total knocks were taken was 42. Total healing were done with the 111 tag. Damage was 8,923. Longest kill distance was coming in from the side of Explicit to take down that 319-meter range shot. Total rescue players were 10, and total headshots being done from the entire map of first map of Myanmar for this particular day was total of 18. So I feel like yes, a lot of teams are going in for those headshots. A lot of teams are now going for those kills back to back, trying to get the final kind of like a semi D-Day coming in for themselves to get in the right stance, because for the side of Bad Boys, for the side of 010, disqualifiers, go to hell, qualification is still being in that danger zone.
Well, there are quite a few teams, to be honest. Yes, I would totally agree with you that there are a lot of teams who are sitting in the danger zone. Even those teams who are sitting at like 4th or 5th position, they are also in the danger zone because there is a huge buffer between them and the top 3, top 4 teams. So they really have to rectify all of that. But let's talk about the winner chicken dinner team. Team Nevermind. They had just 3 players playing from their corner. And this is the first time when we have seen a team individually has got 3 good players and they were able to secure a chicken dinner. And look at this, the last 2 guys from team Bad Boys actually took their own life and eventually were able to completely shut themselves down so that the opponent are not going to get any kind of points in their favor. And with that, Zachley Nature and Grinix are the only 2 players who were able to get some kind of output when it comes to finishes. Yes, they are going to get just 13 points out of it, which is the least fruitful chicken dinner yet to be seen in the whole tournament of TEC Presents the Gauntlet Series powered by Zotac Gaming in the Middle East region. We have already seen a lot of interesting matchups. Yesterday, we got to see a record of the highest frags, highest number of points in a chicken dinner, and today another record has been set, which is the lowest points that you can get in a situation where you have a chicken dinner. Well, to be honest, it's not a very bad scenario for Team Nevermind, but still they could have actually gained a little bit more. Thanks to Bad Boys, the way they were able to first of all shoot the players themselves down, and then eventually with the molly they were able to completely take themselves down. It was a situation where things could have changed, and due to that, as you can see, even when Nevermind was able to secure a chicken dinner, they are still stuck at the 2nd position in the overall standings. Sorry, my bad. In the match standings, it's Bad Boys who is actually on top with 11 frags and a total of 17 points in their favor. Amazing performance.
Yeah.
That is exactly what I have to say for Team Digirad Esports and starters as well. Because even if they went a little bit early, they were able to still actually get the double-digit points, which is actually very crucial for them. So for that, I do believe in the overall standing somewhere 139 points is where Digirad Esports is going to set. So a very comfortable spot for them, to be honest.
Yeah, a very comfortable spot for even for the side of starters and Digirad, man. They are taking those maintenance and those points which are kind of very good for their entire team. But hey, it's gonna be okay with that MVP. This is the second time this guy is getting MVP for the entire Esports Club Gauntlet Middle East, powered by Zotac Gaming of the broadcast partner Loco. 486 damage, but look at the kills. Number of kills is gonna be 5. And no headshots, but I'm pretty much sure this guy will be looking for some more headshots in the upcoming game as well. But let's focus on later. Let's just focus on the last 3 remaining maps, because the last 3 remaining maps are going to decide the fate, and it's going to decide the results for a lot of teams are going to be in the top 8 or not. So do you actually think that some of the teams like 010, Bad Boys, like especially on how Bad Boy has performed in this one, are will be able to take down that path to get qualified by becoming in the top 8 or top 6 spots? Or do you feel like it's going to be the usual story that some of these teams are going to perform in one map and then they will be not able to maintain that in the second one?
I mean, that has been the total gist of the storyline from the start of the semifinal. That one team tries to perform and they get that performance in an individual match and then they start falling down from there. But there are few honorable mentions that I would like to actually go with, which have been performing and they had their downfall. Then they are again bouncing back in the game. They are Digirad Esports. Teams like that are going to be Team Green Dragons, even Flashbang. Look at them. Never mind, definitely with a good performance, they are already here at the fourth position. So if they have kind of like, let's say, confirmed that they are here to stay till the end. But look at this. From Nevermind to Not Bad, there is a buffer of just 6 points. That means there is a not lot of buffer coming in, which means disqualifiers. Team 010 Esports and Bullet Train have got a very good chance to dethrone either of the teams coming in from the top 8 teams like Not Bad, Sunshine or Stardust. If their performance goes down from here, disqualifiers 010 Esports and Bullet Train will get a very good chance to really qualify. And even look at Bad Boys. The reason why they eliminated themselves was to really make sure that the opponent is not going to get that many points. But look at this overall standing. Extens definitely made his way on the top. And not just that, even his teammate Hello My Bad is also following the same footprints, where he is also here at the third position with 22 good frags in his favor. And look at the damage coming in from both the individuals. That means 4200 damage coming from Extens and 4600 coming from Hello My Bad. These are the just two individuals coming from the same team. Digirad Esports is definitely becoming one of the favorites from our chats. But apart from that, if I talk about Green Dragon, yes, in the first match today they were unable to perform, but I do feel in the next three they are definitely going to make their mark.
Yeah, man. For the side of Hello My Bad, for the side of Barbarossa, these all of the players can do a lot of damage for their team. Like they can go ahead and take those crucial frags for their own side. So I feel like for the side of Digirad, the debate, the kind of conversation will be kind of like put in the side, because they are already there at the top. They're already proven themselves to be one of the strongest contenders for the entire, I would say, Gauntlet series. But for talking about the side of disqualifiers, talking about a lot of for teams like Bad Boys, qualification is still very very much crucial for all of the teams. I believe that for the side of disqualifiers, they're definitely there at the, I feel like now, 7th or the 8th spot. But I do feel that for the side of even disqualifiers, teams like Bullet Train, as I take a look at on my other screen, 010 Esports, some of these players are able to do those skills, but as a team, on paper, on gameplay, they're still kind of like a little bit loose.
I mean, this is not a solo versus solo type of matchup coming in. It's a 4v4. You do have a squad with yourself. So definitely performing with that squad and getting that accomplishment with that particular squad is going to be really very important. And for that reason, maps like Erangel can be very good if you are a solo performer, because in that map you can really hold off some decent angles. You have a very good idea about it. But now remember guys, all those matches are already done and dusted. 010 Esports, Bullet Train, disqualifiers, all of these teams were unable to perform in it. So now it is the time to deal with whatever you have got. You've got a map of Miramar, you've got a map of Tego, and a Vikendi as well. So all three maps which are left right now are going to be very, very competitive. Are going to be very, very interesting to watch. And I'm definitely looking forward to see how the match is going to unfold in the next three matches, because after that we'll get to know who are the top 8s who are going to be there in the in the grand finale from the semifinals, and which are the next remaining 8 invited teams coming in the grand finale. You'll get all of those details, but you have to follow the Esports Club Instagram handle, because on that you'll get to know all the details regarding the tournaments and the updates and the dates to be precise. But we as a casters will actually be able to tell you that we started on 14th of October. We had 14th and 15th as the open qualifiers. Then on 23rd and 24th we were able to go with the semi-finale opening days, and after that on 26th and 27th we have already witnessed the last few days of the semi-finals. But in order to see what happens in the grands, we have to wait for 30th and 31st of October. So it was a long journey, to be honest, and we had a lot of interesting matchups. We had seen the evolution, but there is one team which I would again like to go with, and that is Digirad Esports. From the start, they have shown their stance. Even in the open qualifiers, they struggled for a moment in first and second map, but they were able to bounce back and they made a mark of 90 points. You're expecting a century, but then again, if you are going to give us a century, we are going to expect a double century or maybe a 150. We as a casters have a lot of expectations. We as an audience have a lot of expectations that this team is capable of doing that. So let's push them to do that another stuff as well. But then again, when they are in the game, when Digirad Esports is facing teams like Green Dragons, Nevermind, and other teams like Stardust or Sunshine Esports, they know what kind of pressure they are dealing with. And also, it is not the end journey for them. From here, there is going to be a beginning of another journey where teams like Digital Athletics, Servum, GOAT, which has GOAT in their name, that is going to come. So obviously a lot of interesting teams are going to be there. A lot of interesting fights will be there in the grand finale. So I'm totally looking forward to see how that is going to unfold. But for now, eagerly waiting for the match number 14 to be precise to come in.
I feel like still, man, a lot of work needs to be done from a lot of teams. I know I'm kind of repeating the statement, but that it is what it is, folks. A lot of teams like disqualifiers also sometimes around they get a little bit over aggressive, and it results of the entire team getting I would say getting out of the map, getting eliminated at very early stage of the circle. So I feel like a lot of teams also need to play that survivor gameplay to also go for their placement point, because this is going to be the last three maps remaining in for today. But hey, folks, the map has already started. This time around, we see the flight path coming in all the way from the side of Resort Elding towards Alcantara, and also passing by the side of El Pozo. But again, it was the stance where it was the stage where the entire zone kind of shifted a little bit southern also, but it was more of like when we talk about east and west, it was the side of the entire zone getting shifted east. Now I'm on a very be like a key eyeballs that if the entire zone is going to get shifted toward other side or not, because this is the sixth time where the zone is getting shifted directly towards the eastern sides for like for a back to back maps.
Well, the last match of Miramar, to be honest, let's put it in that way so that the hype is going to be there, to be honest, in this matchup.
Yeah.
This is one last opportunity for the players who are trying to perform in the map of Miramar, or who feel that the map of Miramar is one of the most opportunistic map for them. Obviously, you'll get to see the Tego and Vikendi as well coming up next, but for now, as we can see, the flight path was a diagonal one. It's starting from the areas of Puerto, went through Resort, then eventually Los Yunes was there. We had Picardo in the mid, Chumashara was close to it, and we have Monte Nuevo, El Pozo, Elizur. These are the places which were pretty close to it. Actually, Elizur is way too far away, but then again, if you talk about the circle, it's kind of decent. But oh, with the Panzerfaust, the player has been taken down. Was not expecting that, because you usually see a lot of, like, let's say fist fights coming in or some pistol fights coming in, but this kind of play, I was totally not expecting that. But again, guys, expect the unexpected in this kind of scenario. We have seen what the players are capable of, and they have already shown their talent. With the Panzer Force being utilized, the player has been taken down. He is completely going to get finished off. There is no chance that he's going to survive. And the name is 010 Takil. And the player who was able to get that advantage was from Team Go to Hell. On the other corner, even Team Bullet Train is able to get that initial finish in their favor. And whenever you get that, you have that burst of momentum that we have got a finish from the start of the match. Now we can really dictate our terms. But trust me, you have to be very precautious of the fact that there are going to be other praying eyes in the lobby who are going to pick you down. But at the same point, you can also be very choosy. You can also be very picky, because you have to get the best. And for that, you can check out the description, because we have got the Zotac Gaming's RTX 4070 app barrow with the DLSS3 and the ray tracing, along with the cooling, which is the Ice Storm 2.0, as the name suggests. It will be icy cool for you whenever the heated moments come in your games. And apart from that, the RGB lighting is obviously going to put a very big smile on your face while you are watching your cabinets.
Yeah, man. Let's see what's going to be the case for the side of Go to Hell. I know the entire, mindset would be to just get those kills as more as possible, get those entire frags in your favor. Though side of Bad Boy is going to be expected to get eliminated very early in this particular game. What was that gunshot? I believe there was someone from the side of Bad Boys 2K only. But anyways, we see another team coming in, so that's going to be the side of Bullet Train. And now it was the shot coming in from outside the barrel of Bad Boys 2K's gun. It's going to swap to MK12. Don't know why, though. It's going to pick up that Panzer Frost. Oh! Right in the face! Goes back. Gets into the corpse. And now it's going to be the Panzer first kill. I mean, that was a little too wild.
And also, with that gas can being busted out, yes, now the players definitely have got the advantage of, like, let's say, stopping the other individuals slamming onto their compound, and also pushing down to the stairs, pushing up to the stairs, to be honest. But yes, the Panzer Frost in this particular matchup has been already utilized 2 times, and we have seen the output was absolutely glorious. But look at that, the nades are going in, the output looking good. Escapation is the guy who is about to receive a nade onto him. And yes, indeed, that's the case. The nade goes in. It was a close one. And with that, he is surviving with just 20% HP. If the vehicle goes in flames, he's actually going to get taken down. But no, another set of smokes, another set of utils are being utilized. The opponent has already healed himself, but that's a BC grenade coming in. The blue zone damage will be coming in for him. Oh, look at this. He's in pressure. He has to fall back, but he knows the blue zone damage is going to eat him alive if it does not move. But from the back end, we do see the support coming in from the other individual of Team Green Dragons, and this will be a very open spot for this guy to perform along with. But Escapation can easily take the player down known as Screams. He can easily be taken down at this point, because Escapation has got the head up with the player is, but Bullet Train got eliminated with the Panzer Frost. What kind of play is that? The complete team gets shattered with that. Even Escapation on the other corner gets taken down with the vehicle being toppled out. It was in flames, and yes, indeed, Team Bad Boys are looking absolutely good. They are at 83 points after the 13 matches that have already happened, but now they have secured 5 more. They're looking forward to come for a long run. But oh, Crossco caught in an open spot. He's already getting shot with the Mini 14 tap shots. The M4s are ready. He's going to first of all take the painkiller so that he is able to be boosted up, and then he is going to fight. But no, this will be a fight of a 3v2 type of scenario coming in, where Team Green Dragons are definitely trying to bounce back, but Streams with the nade has been taken down. Is it going to be a situation where the player is going to get completely finished off? Really have to see that. Even the Beezy grenade has been utilized once again. But there you go. Streams is not going to survive. Bad Boy 4K, already with 4K in his favor. He's still looking forward to secure some more. He's still looking forward to get some more frags. But Not Bad also gets eliminated. What is happening? The lobby is going bonkers, because trust me guys, this is the last match of Miramar, and all the teams who feel very comfortable in this particular match are doing their 100% to get the right output.
Yeah, man. For now, I feel like there's going to be a lot, and still a lot of plays that can be go wrong for the side of Bad Boys 2K. Green Dragon on the other hand, trying to find the O'Connell guy, was trying to go apart towards the other end, trying to fall a little bit towards the lower end house over here. Bertrand do have a little bit of audio cue. He's going to take a massive jump, and it's going to affect in that 30% damage coming on to his overall HP. O'Connell is just being ready. On the other hand, we see the side of Frag Force takes down and confirms the side of Piniac. Coming in from Saturn. A lot of these utilities are coming into play. A lot of profiles are coming in toasted from the hands of Bertrand as O'Connell goes down, and the confirmation will be coming with that blue zone nade. Good effort being laid from the side of O'Connell, but where is the side of Bad Boys 2K? Your teammate is getting obliterated, and right now you are on to the other end of this steep down valley.
They're trying to figure out what they have to do. Bad Boy, 4 frags already in his favor. He is already one of those players who have lifted his team's spirit a lot. But now comes the crucial moment where Team Green Dragons has to go down in order to give an opportunity to Team Bad Boys. But Bad Boys, let's see if they can really pull it through. Indeed, the spray goes in Escapation. Oh, actually, it's Waterton who has been taken down. Crossco on the other corner is going to fall back a bit. He has also been spotted, but 5 frags from an individual, that too way too early. Remember guys, even the first play zone is not yet crumbling down, and this guy is already able to get 5 finishes. That shows his aggressive stance, that shows his callouts, that shows his commitments and priorities. But let's see what happens next. It's a clear 1v1. It's between Crossco, but Crossco gets taken down. Another big upset for Team Green Dragons. They have been annihilated by the player of Bad Boys, and if I'm not wrong, it was a 1v4 clutch coming from Bad Boy 2K. He single-handedly took the whole team down. Obviously, the support from the teammates were there, and while supporting the other 2 teammates of his have already been taken down. But that shows what kind of trigger discipline, what kind of anger Bad Boy has got, what kind of aggression he was able to put forth. Oh man, that fight was absolutely amazing. One of the best moments for me in the TC Presence Gauntlet series till now.
Damn, son. I mean, like for the side of Sunshine, also they're trying to find some kills towards the other team. Right now, Sunshine Icon is one of the key players, I would say, when we see the kill feed, when we see the logo of Sunshine, it's somewhere around the player of named as Icon is to take down someone. But this time around, it's going to be absent for the entire map. It's going to be the second map for the entire last. A good headshot connection. That was a good angle. Oh boy. I don't know how the opponent guys survived over there, but anyways, we see the side of Stardust now going for those anticipation shots to get the confirmation coming in. They'll pop 13, going for this mini 14 shot. Stardust looking kind of confident. Look at Miss Nick is going all in for that, kind of like a 1-on-1 battle. He's gonna pop a nade though. It's in the right angle. Back can be made. The connection might get the side of both players, but no, it's not. So there's a little bit of overthrow coming in from both sides. Good spray with the M416. Dalot gets down, and now it's gonna be just Exo Russian to be remaining the last guy who was actually alive with holding a gun to take down the other teammates. Abu Mil, on the other hand, feel like I kind of said it a little bit earlier. Abu Mil was also right there, and now it's gonna be that one last remaining guy from the side of Take Risk.
Take Risk have already taken a lot of risk, and they have actually resulted in a very troublesome scenario for now. And as we can see, Team Stardust is about to completely obliterate the players of Team Take Risk. The only individual surviving is going to be Exo Russian. Missing on Abudi, I believe. He is the 4th guy from this particular team, and he is actually very chaotic. Whenever he's in the game, he is actually definitely looking forward to perform. But Dijuradi Esports, Leosh takes some damn good shots onto this player. No joke, becomes the guy who is going to completely shut him down. But no, it is another team. So the fact that Exoration got shot down from three different corners. Initially, it was the players of Stardust. Then he received some shots from Team Digirad Esports players, and in order to completely shut him down, it was another team. It was Go to Hell which was able to get down the final shot onto the player. That shows what kind of pressure these players are in. But even the Sandstorm is making his way back into the circle, and the circle is formulating in between Truck Stop, Graveyard Menace, and Water Treatment. Kind of a circle which actually was there in the previous matchup. But in the previous match, we had a circle in the southern parts of Menace Journalist. This time, the Menace Journalist is in the southern part of the circle. That means the circle that we are going to witness is going to be in the northern regions of Menace Journalist, completely opposite to what we witnessed in the previous matchup. But yes, happy to see that in both the matches, in both the map of Miramar's, we are going to see a circle pretty close to Menace region. And why I'm happy? Because we do see some small compounds in it. We do see some small open spots in it. That means we are going to see some defensive covers and also some good fights.
Yeah. For the Shadow Flashbang, Sub Zero, Shari, Sama, everybody will be from the Shadow Flashbang will be looking for another winner chicken coming in for this entire day, because I feel like Flashbang is one of those teams is gonna be that top dogs, because they are in the third spot for now. What we saw after the stats of after the map number 13 was the last map of Myanmar, last played map which we saw on the broadcast. Flashbang was right there at the 99 total points, so just 1 point away of securing that century pointer game. 54 kills, 45 placement point, 2 winner with chicken dinner in the entire semi-finale play. So I feel like they're looking for the third one. They're definitely looking for the fourth one too, because Flashbang is definitely that one team which can switch gears for themselves anytime from what we have seen in the entire semi-finale performance.
Well, yeah, I definitely have high hopes from here. But let's see where the hopes are going to go and what is going to be the possibility of these teams performing in the table. The thing is that teams like 010 Esports have already able to pull through their game, and they have already shown their stance in the overall standing. They have tried to be the best, but at the end, it really matters how many points they're going to get, how many closures they are going to get. But trust me, it's just not going to be that easy. Digirad Esports on the other corner. We have players like Hello My Bad, Extens, and Dyke, along with Layush also surviving. But look at this, a rotation going on, and they have got the insight that we do have players pretty close to us, but they're not going to embark on a journey where they're going to go for those eliminations. They're going to wait for a little bit longer. They're going to figure out if there is a possibility. But look at this, Grinix is going to receive a lot of shots, but he survives. He survives. And he's going to fall back from the scene and eventually give the call outs to his teammates as well, that we are already getting shot down from a plethora of teams. Let's fall back. And that's exactly what they're trying to do. They're completely trying to fall back from the scene, because Nevermind is there with 89 points. Nevermind is there at 4th position in the leaderboard standings. They really want to dethrone teams like Flashbang Esports, which are sitting at the 3rd position with 99 points. So they really want to dethrone them. In order to do that, they really have to be consistent. But Bad Boy 2K, the last individual, rotating through the motorcycle. Oh, fortunately the gun goes and reload. This is the best moment he can fall back. But no, the last shot can actually connect, and indeed it did. Sunshine Esports shuts down the last man standing from Team Bad Boys. So unfortunate. This guy was already on the verge of that ridge. He was about to get escaped. He was about to survive. But
Yep.
no, that's not the case. Gets taken down. Unfortunate for Team Bad Boys. And this is the end of the journey for Team Bad Boys in the map of Miramar. Yes, they do have Vikendi and Tego also coming in. Actually, in opposite fashion, we have Tego and then Vikendi coming in. So obviously, in those two matches, maybe Bad Boys is going to get some good points. But trust me, this was a very unfortunate moment for Bad Boy 2K.
Yeah, especially talking about the side of Bad Boy 2K, they were able to get in the top 2 spot for the last map of Binaba that we saw in the broadcast. But for now get eliminated. Stardust on the other end, 2 of the players are trying to rotate via vehicle, getting alongside the side of the side of Nail Pop in no joke ways. Zerpian, other guy is going to be right there. However, the side, never mind. They're able to get down one of the guys coming from disqualifiers. Talking about the side of disqualifiers, I mean, like, every now and then we are able to see disqualifiers, someone from the side of disqualifier, even for the last game itself, to get picked down from every other team. So I feel like yes, disqualifiers is not able to perform very good today, not able to be on that 1 point gameplay, on point gameplay. I mean, what is 1 point? It's on point. Yeah. Never mind. Talk about Sars Explanator, talk about the side of Grenix and RTX 4080. I mean, I love that name, dude. They are able to use a vehicle to get towards a safer place. Right now, we see that entire shift of the zone is going to get restricted in the next 10 seconds. So I feel like, yes, I want to take a look at the entire map shift where this shift is going to go upon, because last time it was again towards the eastern side, towards the side of the La Bendita areas, Minas Generalas. It was very much open. But for now, a little bit of storm is gonna come in. Sandstorm, of course, blocks out the visibility coming in from the side of Snake. And look at one of the players coming from 010 Esports. They are very much close. They're gonna rely on a lot of audio cues, and this can be that, the speculation, the fight between these two top teams.
There you go. You called for it and you got it. There is a fight. And it was Nith who was able to completely shut down the player known as Imsync. With that, Stardust is going to completely forget about it and bail out from the scene. But no, this can be tough. This can be tough. The player has been caught in an open spot. And the other guy already jumped out of the vehicle. It's no joke, who is trying to go in circles. I don't know if that is a network issue for him or he's intentionally doing that because he's just rotating back and forth in a circle. And if he gets spotted, because the audio cues are definitely going to get released because there is no sandstorm for now, so that can already put a lot of pressure onto the players of Team Stardust. But Stardust, to be precise, Zerfi is already in between a fight between 010 Esports and Stardust, to be honest. So let's see if that is going to bring in a closure for Team 010 Esports, because they've already secured one crucial pick, and due to that elimination coming in, Team 010 Esports is already at a very good corner. But it's a 3v3 fight, so it can be of anyone's. It can be of 010's or it can be Stardust's fights. But I'm looking forward to see how they're going to retaliate. Oh, the player gets spotted. No joke, Weeks getting shot down and indeed gets picked off. It is definitely a network issue, I believe, because he was still sitting in the vehicle while he was getting shot down. And the player from Team 010 Esports also gets shot from the back end. It's Neath who is surviving as an individual, has got the Ace-32 and an SLR. So decent type of weaponry, to be honest, but let's see what happens at the end. Is it going to be a situation where Glodex and his teammates Carly is going to be back in the game? Well, Carla is already eliminated. It's all about Glodex, and if he can survive, that would be great to watch. But for a fact, I have to say that Stardust have definitely made a mark. Even Stardust was surviving with 4 players, but No Joke Peace has been taken down, MSIC has been taken down. It's all about Zerfi and Nail QOP, who are now the last 2 individuals of this team, and they are stuck on the edge of the circle. That means they have to make a very quick move if they really want to be in the circle, if they really want to avoid the zone damage coming in with that.
Let's see, man, on how they can get on the side of 010 Esports, because for the side of 010 Esports, when we saw the overall standings, 010 Esports were right there at the 10th spot. So I feel like there's going to be a lot of problems coming on for the next 2 matches. For now, it's going to be the side of Crossback to find one of the players from the side of Nevermind. He actually has an intel that it's going to be someone over there. But hey, as I was talking about the side of 010 Esports, they get eliminated at the 9th spot because Nith will be picked down from the side of Zerpi. Sunshine Esports, another one team which is at the 80-point marker, right there at the 7th spot. For the side of Sunshine, disqualifiers are not bad. They're all together at 81, 80, 80, 71, and 70. The scoreline is looking something like this. So I feel like it's gonna be a lot of a tussle going on for the last 2 maps after this particular map, because Weekend TEC was gonna last 2 maps for the entire semifinal stage.
Well, there you go. The semi-final stage is looking absolutely amped up. We really don't know who is going to become the top 10, top 8 teams to be precise. But there are 2 names, Green Dragons and Digirad Esports along with Flashbang. And even if I talk about teams like Nevermind, they are definitely looking forward to be the qualified teams. But Digirad Esports is now coming back in a fight. And they are fighting against the players like Team Mindguards and also taking some good shots onto the players of Stardust. So this will be very interesting to watch how at the end the game is going to get unfolded. But look at that. A good shot coming from Team even Sunshine Esports. It's Crossback who was able to take down the player known as Trackpa, which was the last individual. But Stardust, they are losing the players. It's Dyke who gets the first frag and eventually gets the second one as well. Digirad Esports performing exceptionally well. Now they are in the top 6 and they are about to secure a good fight against teams known as Mindguards. I'm looking forward to see if Mindguards is going to completely shut the player down. But to be honest, even if Team Digirad Esports gets right now eliminated, I am still confident that they are still going to uphold the first position in their favor, because their sole opponent, that is the Green Dragons, have already been eliminated. So the teams which could have implicated a lot of damage on these giants are already out of the equation. Oh, one good shot, just one more onto the guy who's sitting on the pillion seat, and the player can be taken down. But look at those predictable fires coming on with the M4. The connection was definitely not there. With the Mini 14, definitely the first connection was made, but after that, the connection was not that on point. And on the other corner, even Team Digirad Esports' Dyke is also trying to create a lot of buzz. He's also shooting down the players and throwing down the grenades, like throwables coming in from a corner. He's also putting a lot of pressure. But Mindguards have to watch out for 2 different angles. Even Team Digirad Esports has to do that. They have to watch out for Mindguards. They have to watch out for even Team Disqualifiers, which is on the lower edges of this area.
Yeah. Bazaar D-Red Esports, they got eliminated pretty good early, I would say, pretty early for the first map of Minama for today. Oh, Vexen on a very edge of getting eliminated, and yes, he will be getting picked off at the side of Shari with a mini 14. On the other hand, it's going to be the side of Vexen to get down the side of Pennywise with that headshot. Another mini 14 player trying to pop off some mini 14 kills. Of course, D-Red will be looking for that Vanilla chicken dinner today because on the first map of Minama for today, they were not able to perform very much onto that survivor gameplay, which they gotta get picked off a little early. Not a little early, I guess they picked off the sixth of his spot. So yeah, I was looking for them to pick up their win with chicken dinner because a team who is that much consistent, a team which is that much so strong on the entire leaderboard. There's going to be a lot of they're going to be a lot of a lot of problems for the other team if they are still able to get those winner chicken dinner, get those good point a game in their favor. For now, Dyke is gonna just get played on the open. I guess I don't see any of the players going for that revival. Oh, it's revival is gonna be made. Discall Fires being on the very edges. Hello, my bad is going slowly and steadily towards two of the players coming from side Discall Fire. The two players are trying to actually push down. Straight up nade onto the face. 74 tag right there. Oh, it wasn't the nade, it was the spray which came in from the front. And he barely survives that.
But the part that we can't forget and can't like really withhold out of our minds is that he survived. He is there in the game. He's not going to put his team in a jeopardy situation where he is going to call out for the other guys to come back with a revival or put some smokes for him to get the covers done and destroyed. He's there in the game. He's on his foots and he is able to shoot down the opponent. So that is going to mean that Team Digital Esports has still got their full 4 manpower despite the fact that they got shot down for a moment. And look at this disqualifiers. One good individual has been taken down. The other one is already receiving a lot of shot, and it was team, if I'm not wrong, never mind, who shuts down the last individual coming from that region. Team Digital Esports already with 5 frags. They're still picking up the frags, and it is Team Flashbang which is receiving all those deadly fatal shots onto them. And with that, I do believe Flashbang is also going to go out way too early. And Mercy Pennywise with the play zone gets down. It is the frag, it is the finish coming in for the players of Team Digital Esports, and they're not fighting one single battle. They were fighting against Team Disqualifiers, they were fighting against Team Mind Guards. They have taken down Disqualifiers and Mind Guards. Now they're fighting against Team Nevermind and Flashbang. They have taken down 1 players each from that particular team, and they might be able to take those individuals down as well because they've got the manpower, the biggest arsenal that you can have, the squad of your own, which has got different angles, which are fighting different battles. This could have backfired, to be honest. Honestly, being a caster, I would like to add on once again that if you're fighting different fronts, you might be getting shot down from different fronts and you won't be able to control all of that aggression coming up at all. But the fact that Digital Esports is fighting all of those battles in different fronts, I am a bit confident because this team is capable of doing at least a 1v2. We have seen that, and that's exactly what they're trying to prove once again. There you go.
Yeah, man. Oh, I mean, maybe another bit of a chicken dinner, I have to say for now, folks, because this has been I would say, a pattern for a caster. We can call it a storyline. For us being analysts, we can call it that stats. That whichever teams get that, above 8-9 kill point a gameplay, most of the time it's that team to go ahead and take the winner chicken for themselves too. But for now, it's going to be the side of Sunshine to be the boulder. Flashbang, never mind other T3 teams. Never mind, still surviving that one player alive. RTX 4080 doing that lovely performance from his side for the entire team, but it's gonna get eliminated. I was about to say something, but I can't. Come on, RTX 4080, you had to be alive for another second. But anyways, no jokes for on that guy for now, because he did give his 100% to just go for the placement pointer advantage for his entire team. Flashbang with remaining 3 players, Sunshine with other 3 players, Digirad looking very much confident to get another winner with chicken dinner for the entire semi-finale phase.
Well, it does feel like that Digital Esports is about to take their reign in their favor, but the only 2 teams which are surviving are going to be one of the most competitive teams of this lobby. It's Sunshine Esports and Flashbang. Well, if we talk about Sunshine, their positioning is not that good in the leaderboard, but Flashbang, they're sitting comfortably at the 3rd position, and they're trying to dethrone Team Green Dragons for now, and they can easily do that if they're able to secure a few more points in their favor, because till now Team Flashbang is able to get some good position points. But what about those frags? Those are the crucial points that can break the whole situation for them. But beyond these cactus, beyond these boulders, it is Team Digital Esports which is still looking quite firm, quite aggressive, and at the same point quite calm, because they do know they've already done the job. They've already secured a lot of points, and even if they get eliminated right now, they're going to get at least 13 points out of it, out of this game. 5 for the placement points and 8 for the eliminations that they've already got. So it's a very good win-win situation for them. But look at this, through the motorbikes, we have a Decathlon X who has been taken down. Extends receiving a lot of shot, but in order to retaliate and get the cover, Leosh is now coming back with some shots, and the grenades are coming in. Barrage of utilities being replenished onto the players, but let's see who's going to survive and who's going to get eliminated. Is it Digital Esports? Because for now, Flashbang is going to play a very calm and composed gameplay because they do know that 2 other teams are fighting. Why should we ignite some spirit? Why should we go over there and retaliate? But Digital Esports, they are the unstoppable behemoths in this game, and they can once again make sure that they get a 24-pointer win over chicken dinner because their opponents, they are 3 in number, and they have to get those 3 finishes in their favor. And look at those sprays going in. Oh, Sub-Zero about to get knocked out, but no, the gun goes in really. Just one good shot is all we need. And yes, the player gets it connected, but with the MG3 light machine gun, it's Dyke who has been taken down. So not a very good scenario for the player, but Flashbang at the same moment is not at a very good spot as well, because earlier it was a 3v4, now it's a 2v3.
Oh my god, Flashbang! Ooh, would you look at that? Would you look at that? Extend not stopping at 12 kills. Oh my god, Digirad. Sheer domination. I have to say the word sheer domination coming in from their side. No doubt about it. No helling doubt about it. Right now, they'll be looking for some more because Flashbang is gonna just get survive with 2 players. Right, it's still a very much a doable spot for the side of Flashbang because we have seen for the side of Flashbang. I'm not gonna say that it is very much a usual thing, but I'm saying that they are very much capable of doing a 2v3 coming into their scenario. We see them taking some drops. I want to see. I guess if it was side of Extends to go for the drop, I want to see if he has picked up some extraordinary loot or not. Right now we see the side of Flashbang. Sarmad going for that extra for effort to be on an surprising angle to just kind of like surprise the side of the drive, but no, Extend gets an idea. Both of the players are now moving toward the side of Sarmad, and on the other side is going to be the side of Layosh to pick down. Oh, a good shot. And Sari is going to be in a 1v3 now. Almost.
They're still trying to be effective. They're still trying to fight back, but let's see how far they're going to go. Solo Sari. That is the individual which is surviving. It's a 1v2 for him to do. Oh, look at those tap shots going in. The BZ grenades are about to go down. Once they get connected, yes, the fights are going to be a little bit more chaotic. And there you go. The blue zone grenade is now opened up. And Sari has to make sure that he's going to fall out from that angle. And then some more mollies, some more grenades, some more utilities are going to get dumped over there. This is definitely going to create a lot of pressure on Sari. But he's still trying to figure out a play out of this situation. He's going to back out a bit. Even the revival from Team Digital Esports is pretty completed. So Shirey is the last individual. He is going down the range. He's trying to fight back. It's a possible 1v3 to be honest, trust me. I still believe that there is an ocean, but opponents are also way too chaotic. It's Digital Esports, we are talking about. And we have seen how capable this team is. So I do feel it's a 24-pointer coming in from Digital Esports. I'm again going to, first of all, write in my notebook because there is no chance that the opponent is going to survive. And look at that. Just one good bullet is all we need. One good gust of wind of the bullets coming in can actually take down the player. Hello, my bad is already making the move, but with that nade, the player goes kaboom. A 24-pointer coming in from Digital Esports from 139 points to this another set of 24 points. They've already made a significant mark in the game. A performance of, if I'm not wrong, 163 points. That's what the calculation says. 163 points coming in the favor in the overall standing. They are 50 points ahead of their competition.
50 points ahead, it means that they are almost 2 maps ahead for the entire competition, because right after what we saw other teams being at with the overall standings of 103 points, Green Dragons were at Flashbang with 99, MI with 86. I feel like D-Rad is just doing a way too phenomenal job, way too fabulous job, way too marvelous job, way too sheer domination coming in from their side. And I feel like they are definitely just preparing for the grand finale days to arrive upon. They are just doing a little bit of kind of like a warm-up situation for them, because these are esports were there at the 100, I guess 105 or 106 spot when the first or the second map of entire semi-finale started. even after that, they didn't stop over there. They went for their consistent play. They went on with their kill points, and kill points is basically something that is very much important when it comes outside of PUBG.
True.
This is not like something of like you need to get on to that survivor gameplay. Of course, survivor gameplay is really important, but you need to be always on the survivor gameplay. Then only you can get that placement advantage boost. Of course, that is there, but kill points can turn the entire tables around for your team in the entire scoreboard.
Well, yeah, definitely those frag points can change a lot of stuff, but let's have a look at the highlights as well so that we have a clear perspective of how it all unfolded. Initially, we got to see two good Panzerfaust shots coming in, and with that, initially it was Bad Boy 2K which was able to get the advantage, and even after that, the mollies. And look at this. This was the moment where everybody was running for their life, and two of their players got knocked out, and then came in a Panzerfaust as well. Man, with that molly, this guy was able to come back with a strong 1v4 in this game. And even after that, Streams and his teammates like Bad Boy 2K were able to also establish a lot of dominance on the players of Green Dragons. And somehow, every now and then, Green Dragons are unable to perform. The way they are facing those difficulties is not that good. But Bad Boy 2K got that last two frags coming in. And with that, definitely had a very good run in this particular game, but you will get to see in the highlights the unfortunate moment where Bad Boy 2K got taken down by the spray coming from Team Sunshine, I believe. Yeah, Sunshine Crossco was the guy, if I'm not wrong, who was able to completely shut him down. But even before that, Take Risk, the last individual which was surviving, was trying to be on the upper edge. It was Exorashian who is the last individual who got initially shot down by Stardust, and then few more shots were there from the players of Digirad Esports, and finally it was Go to Hell which was able to take him down. But look at this, Bad Boy 2K, the way he got taken down, it's not a very good scenario to talk about.
Yeah, man. I mean, on how the entire team is performing, on how some of these players are going for those individual plays. I mean, like individual kills are something really important. But what actually matters around for now in the entire semifinal stage is that you go for those, coordinated plays, that you go for that. Sometimes around these YOLO plays can also favor you when you have a clear intel, clear pushing of a team. You think that you can take down, you are pretty much confident that I can go on, spray down the entire team. I think that this is what it is needed for teams on towards after like 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th spot. Because you are on a verge of getting taken down by the 8th or 7th team. You are on a verge of getting taken down by the 10th or 11th position team. This entire scenario is just going to be right there with a roller coaster ride. So I feel like, yes, a lot of teams are still struggling a lot again to get those gunfights right.
True, I mean, there is a lot of teams who are struggling. There are a lot of players who are struggling at this point to get the right output. Be it Drone, be it Escapation coming from Green Dragons, or O'Connell coming from Team Bad Boy, or if we talk about Flashbangs, Mercy Pennywise, a lot of players are definitely struggling. So I do believe, yes, that struggle is definitely going to put a lot of pressure onto them. But this is a moment to perform, not to actually get that pressure in your mind. This is the moment where you have to give your 110% because you're left with just... 2 matches, that's all you have got in the whole scenario of the semi-finale, and after 2 matches we'll get to see who are the top 8 teams. We have already got a clear perspective that few of those teams are not going to get disqualified, and first of all, the name is obviously Digirad Esports. The position that they've got and the amount of their points they have got, there is no chance that this team is going to get eliminated from here. They've got 163 points according to the calculations, according to the points they are able to get in the previous matches. So it shows that Digirad Esports is definitely comfortable, but I do know for sure that Digirad Esports is again going to go for some chicken dinners. They're again going to look up to that performance because they want to maintain that momentum from semi-finale to the grand finale. But for now, we will maintain a short break, and after that, we'll be back to see what happens in the map of Tego, and then Weekend will be also coming into some of the day.
Yeah. Hello guys, welcome back to the Esports Club Gauntlet Middle East powered by Zotac Gaming with our broadcast partner logo. This is going to be Bullet back alongside with me. It's going to be Mr. Rio. We are done with 2 maps for the day. Both Miramar are done. It was the first map to go on toward the side of Nevermind. The second map, of course, it was the side of none other than DG Red Esports with, I guess, 14 or 13 kill pointer game coming into their favor.
14 frags, yeah.
14 frags. I mean, amazing. I feel like this is again the highest amount of frags in the semifinalists.
No,
because
it,
we did saw.
it is Digirad Esports in the match 11 with 25 points. That means 15 frags. So they are
Achha,
not
15,
able
yeah,
to break their
15.
own records. They've already set a record.
Just
of
by
25
one kill,
points.
just by one kill, just by one kill. I feel like it will be there. But let's take a look at the entire matches summary. We'll also take a look at the overall map standings, and total kills going to be 51. Knocks 46,
Whoa.
total healing 110. Look at
Longest
the
kill.
damage. Look at the longest kill for Braze. 499, almost a 500-meter long shot. And boy, that is some stats right there. I mean, each and after like every single map, these stats are getting almost like increase every now and then.
Stats are becoming unbelievable, to be honest. A team securing 15 frags, a team dominating single-handedly, and then a player coming back with a damage of with a longest kill of approximately 500 meters. He also missed by just 1 meter. That's all. Otherwise, that could have been a 500 points. But yes, winner chicken and a team stats are here, where Leosh is going to be there with the highest amount of damage. But if you talk about the frags, it is going to be in the favor of Extens. He was able to convert a lot of frags. On the other corner, Leosh definitely made possible for his teammates, along with Hello My Bad, to damage out the players so that these guys like Extens and Dyke can actually finish them off. But yeah, 14-pointer, definitely a significant one. And the irony is we are talking about match number 14, where this team is securing 14 finishes. But let's talk about the match standings. Digirad Esports sitting on top with 24 points, and the team which is at second, third position are not being able to secure even a double-digit pointer.
I mean, by looking at the stats, I guess at this point of time you don't need any caster, any narrator to guide you on, folks. You can just look at the numbers game, dude. 14 kills. You look at other teams, it is only the side of GoToL and Bad Boys to come with a 7-7 kill game for themselves. Other than that, I see no team nowhere near towards the side of BG. So I feel like, damn, oh boy, this is some sheer domination coming in. Of course, it's going to be MVP. Oh, it's going to be Bad Boys 2K. No one from the side of DG. I'm very much surprised to see that. So there's going to be 686 damage coming from this guy. 6 kills. Of course, it's going to be Bad Boy 2K. Bad Boy 2K. Oh, no, the double Y.
Well, let's talk about the top fraggers. I do believe the predictions are in the favor of player Extens. Has it been? Yes, indeed
Yes.
it is. 31 good frags in his favor coming from Team Digirad Esports. But is it a team reveal or is it top fragger list? Because 3 good players from Team Digirad Esports are already having their
Nice
names
one,
here.
man.
It's Extens, then Hello My Bad, and Leosh as well. The only guy that is missing is going to be the player 4 of this particular team. Grown on the other corner is still sitting in the corner that, yeah, I was here in the day number 3, I was here in the day number 2. I am the guy who started off with the overall top fragger list in my favor. But yeah, you have snazed it, it's okay, but I'm still going to be in the top 4.
Yeah, man, I still feel that for a lot of teams are not able to just prove that can game point, are gonna suffer a lot, man. I hate to say this, but last 2 maps are gonna be very, very hard for now to for some teams. Like I can take names right now: Bullet Train, Go to Hell, Mind Guards, even for the side 010 to get down in the top 8. It's gonna be really hard. So yeah, for now, let's take a look at the schedule, folks. Our coming map will be Tego, and we'll end the day with Vikendi, the snowy caps of Vikendi.
Well, let's have a look at how the game is going to get unfolded. Because Tego, again, a pretty interesting map to talk about. But then again, if you talk about the particular POIs, you do see a lot of interesting angles to play with. I mean, if you talk about Tego, you have specifically areas like Yongshon coming in, Terminal is here. I have not seen a play zone yet going towards the airport region, but then again, it has been a zone where the eastern part of the particular area has been preferred. But then again, airport is a very good area to play with. Even studio is there, but have not yet seen a southern or a complete eastern zone coming in. We have seen a northeastern one, a northwestern one to be honest, and we have seen a southern western one. But let's talk about the flight path. Pretty interesting. It is going to start in a diagonal fashion, where it's starting from Harbour region, going all the way towards Shipyard and Airport. but there is still nobody jumping to a shipyard, nobody jumping towards airport. Yes, we have flashbang close to it, but other than that, every single team is trying to maintain their own decent spots. They're not trying to be in another areas, another teams, to be honest, areas, but take risk. 010 esports and even team flashbang is actually close to each other, so there could be a possibility where the fights are going to be, because one good individual from team flashbang is rooting for the Yongxian region. And look at this, there could be a possible knockout very soon,
Oh,
and the zone is a
finally!
complete northern one. Ah, there you go. Bullet Train versus Stardust. Stardust finds two good picks. Ekans Murphy and Cobbs Bag, who has been taken down. And yes, the excitement that we have right now is about the play zone, because it's a complete northern area where the play zone is unfolding. Oh, but it's a tough fight. It's a tough fight where Stardust can really control it.
I feel like talking about the Bullet Train. They're not at the very secured spot of getting qualified. Right now, they're doing a very risky play of going against a team like Stardust, who have been very dominating from the semifinals. So Zerbi gets down ladder on with Triple N. Jigwizzy try to get the pre-fire right, but no, it will be the Stardust. Zerbi to take down at least 3 guys for his team. Nail Pop gets the fourth one too. Bullet Train gets eliminated at the 12th spot. The first team to get eliminated at the map of Diego towards the side of Palace, and take a look for the side of Stardust. They have lost Miznik, but I mean, they have done a really good job of eliminating the side of Bullet Train on a very early scenario. Very early scenario. I mean, like, even like what, 5 minutes haven't passed by now, just 2 minutes into the game, and we see already a team getting eliminated.
A complete bloodbath, a complete chaos coming in. And indeed, guys, this is the last match of Tego. Up next, we'll get to see the last match of Vikendi as well. And that will be the last match of the whole tournament in the semifinal sequence as well. So there are a lot of last few moments coming in for these Giants. But let's see how they're going to perform. Let's see how they're going to retaliate and what kind of advantage they're going to get when we talk about the overall scenario. Because Bad Boys for now has got a Dragunov, has got an M24 that they can choose with, but he's going to go with the Dragunov because, again, it's a marksman rifle, it's a DMR, so you don't have to like go for the bolt action scenario every now and then while you're shooting down the players. We are left with just 11 individuals, teams, and 41 individuals who are surviving in the game with respect to the 11 teams. And for now, the areas that are being concerned are going to be like Kang Nuang. This is the area where Team Digital Esports loves to jump in whenever we see the map of Tego. But you should actually love the Zotac Gaming RTX 4070 Ampere because it has got everything. It has got the smoothing cooling of our Ice Storm 2.0, to be honest, and you have got the ray tracing to improve your performance and DLSS 3 as well, and also the aesthetic fields of that Spectra 2.0 RGB lighting is also going to be there. But apart from all the other things, you are somehow worried about the warranty and stuff. Trust me, from Zotac you are going to get 5 years of warranty, and me and Bullet are already using these 3060 variants of this particular graphic card, this particular company's graphic card, to be honest. Make sure to check out the 4070 Amperos. The links are given in the description, and yeah, go for it. Tap on the link, check out what it has to offer and how you can cherish it.
Yeah. For now, talking about the side of Flashbang, yeah, it's gonna be a lot of struggle coming in for this team as well. Oh, we see the side of Take Risk. Exo Russian taking down Kaisak from the side of 010 Esports. Doing some good kills, doing some risky plays. I mean, like, this is the last 2 maps. You have to go a little bit YOLO, in my opinion, because time with side Take Risk, they are nowhere near top 8 spot. So to get qualified, they at least need 15 kill whenever the chicken dinner coming into their favor. And that is very hard. In a lobby like this, when you have DG Green Dragons, Flashbang, big bad boys doing a very good phenomenal job of uplifting the entire team, of trying to get in the top 4, top 8. I mean, it's going to be really hard, man. It's going to be really hard.
Oh yeah, it's definitely going to be a well-contested matchup coming in. Really get qualified because Green Dragons is once again done and dusted. Not bad is done and dusted. Full tilt. Even Bullet Train and along with that Bumble Squad is already done and dusted in this particular matchup. Even if you talk about 010 Esports, they don't have that much of a survivability coming in. So it's going to be a pretty interesting challenge for them to really uphold with. And now with the Dacias, the players are trying to rotate. They're trying to filter around the areas, the vicinities that they can really go and loot. But the north shift that has been there in the play zone is obviously creating a lot of pressure onto the Giants because players like Digital Esports and also the players who are in Songham region or Hoyang region, they have to rotate back to areas like Yongcheon or eventually to the army base or maybe to the Everest over there between army base and Yongcheon. So there are a lot of areas which can be in your favor, but only if you are able to get the right idea of how you have to play and how to judge the particular play zone, because there are going to be a lot of fights in the later stages. But for now, every single team has got it figured out where they have to go and how they have to loot, because in the Godok region, we do see Team Mind Guards already holding it up.
Yeah. For now, talking about the side of Mind Guards, still, this team also needs to perform really, really hard, really go for their try-harding plays, because Mind Guards, they're at the 13th spot for now. Doable situations a little bit compared to what we talk about the side of take risk, but yeah, man, the qualification is at the bare minimum 80th pointer, and you are there at 41, so it's gonna be an almost like what you have to get the double amount of points of what you are at right now. But taking out side of Talos, oh, he gets popped off, not popped off, a straight up slam up coming in to get your body popped off in the air. Take risks. I feel like they are now standing with just two players alive against. They are going up a fight coming in down from the side of DJ Rat. So, oh, Talos gets Daik. Oh, damn. But other three players, where are you? It's going to be hell of a fight. Extend Lyos to go on some other vicinity, and Stardust actually going to eliminate from the hands of Sunshine. Stardust was the first team to go for a fight and eliminate the side of Bullet Train, gets eliminated at the 11th spot. The second team to get eliminated. Okay.
Well, yeah, the players are getting picked off, the players are getting shot down, and due to that, a lot of implications are going to get reached out. We are now left with just the 10 teams, and the team which just got eliminated, the name is Stardust. And yes, they have now been mixed into the dust in the map of Tego. But upon next, we have Digital Esports versus Team Take Risk, I believe. And there could be a very good implications between these two giants, and they've already figured out that they do have an opponent over there. These shots can be very precise, but he's waiting for the right moment where Take Risk Tallow is going to wait for a moment, and then he's going to shut him down with the Coop, Pony
Yeah.
Coop to be precise. They are trying to once again rotate. They are trying to figure out another decent rotation to come up with. But oh, the player has been shot down. The player has been spotted. This is not a very good scenario for the individual. He's going to pop some smokes. He's going to fall back a bit. Let's see how far he's going to go, because now from the backsides we have another team already taking a lot of shots onto the player known as Tallow. He's the last individual. He has to pull through for his team. Otherwise, he's going to get completely out of the equation and the team will be eliminated as a whole. But even if he's going to survive, he's not going to get that many points to really make sure that the qualification is done. This shows the esports man spirit, that he's going to give his 110%, even if he knows that his team is not going to get qualified for the grands. He has to go with the smiling face and the amped up feeling that yes, I literally performed in the semi-finale. I went to that stage in the TEC President's Gauntlet series of Middle East, powered by Zotac Gaming, to be honest, where every other team was struggling. But this guy, they were trying to perform. Leosh on the other corner has got a very good decent angle. He can easily spot the player coming from team Take Risk known as Tallow. And Tallow can also spot him. Maybe he has already got the information. Yes, he has got it. And look at this. Let's see if there's going to be some shots from Tallow's perspective.
Of course, he needs to do some shots, dude. I feel like when you are right now, even left down in a alone, all for a lone scenario, there are no teammates right now to help you out. I feel like, of course, sometimes now you have to wait, but I feel like when your team is not able to survive, just go for the YOLO mode. Get some highlight reel for yourself. Jokes apart, I feel like Tyler needs to be on a little bit of a cautious play right now, but he's trying to find the head, trying to find the right angle where he can pop two bullets and take the confirmation for the side of Go duel on the other end, Fax forward. Obraz on the other end gets down from the side of Bad Boys, I guess. Yeah, twist screen chain on the side of Frag forwards. Now it's gonna be a 1-2v2 scenario, 2v4 scenario, because we see 2v2 scenario because we see the side of Bad Boys also being on a two-man standing position right now. So I feel like for the side of him, go to hell to go up against a team like Bad Boys, who have been on a really good momentum, really good gameplay coming from their side in the entire last day play for the side of semi-finale. It's going to be hard to go against a team like them.
Oh yeah, it's definitely going to be a challenge, that's for sure. I do believe that. But let's see if they are going to overcome that challenge and get some good points in their favor or not, because in another 1 minute, we are going to see a shrink of phase number 2, that is the zone number 2. But Twitch Screams on the other corner goes on ham against the players of Team Go to Hell, and that guy has already been taken down. Let's see if it is going to, like, let's say, in turn, be a situation where these guys are going to completely find the opponent out of the existence. But never
Yeah.
mind, on the other corner, still fighting back. They're trying to withhold their fourth position because Bad Boys is actually on their toes, trying to snatch it, trying to actually get the advantage. But look at this, go to hell. They're trying to figure out where the opponent is. Even the Panzer Force, the mortars, and other utils are very close to them. But let's see if they can really get the controlled aggression in their favor. The play area will be restricting in another span of 60 seconds, which is going to be very crucial. But the Dragon of Shot got connected. It's Take Race who has been taken down. And not just that, I believe even Mind Guards is also going to get eliminated very soon. The guy who has just been taken down is going to be Shadila. He has been completely taken down, and the rest remainings are trying to perform in the game. But Bad Boy is at the same point. Yeah, Bad Boy 2K. In the previous matchup, he was able to get a 6 frag situation in his favor. But in this match, he has to get many more frags if he really wants to dethrone the players of Nevermind. From Nevermind, Grenix have been taken down. Zach Lineator and RTX 4080 is still surviving. RTX 4080, 13900 to be honest, is the other individual which is trying to survive. But what is that? We do see Mind Guards. Okay, I believe the player has already been eliminated, and Mind Guards has got a very good height advantage. They can really utilize this. But first of all, they're going to just check out the crates so that they get the best utility in their favor. The grenades are going to be cherished. But oh, the position has been revealed. Bankai waiting patiently to shoot on the player once he tries to sit in the wing. That's exactly what is going to happen. But even after that, one good Dragon of Shot is all we need. If that shot gets connected, yes, the player coming from team Exactly, Natrix is going to get taken on. Its team, never mind to be precise, is just completely trying to fall back. But oh, the player is stuck in between and he's getting shot down for now. He has to rotate back, and yes, indeed, he's capable of doing that with the US in his favor. He's going to completely fall back from the scenario. But the fact that Zach Meter and even his teammate has already received a shot, a lot of shot to be honest, that they are going to be in the circle, but at the same point, they might be taken down. But even Mind Guards suffering a lot. Bad Boy 2K gets taken down with a nade. He's completely finished off. That means Team Bad Boys is also on the verge of getting fully eliminated. I'm looking forward to see if that is going to happen or not. But other than that, Invocation already being traded off. He has been taken down. With the Pony Coop, once again, few more rotations are going to get cut. And now the players are trying to figure out either to be in the third circle or to gather up all those knockouts as they finishes. But Twitch streams, retaliates, and takes down one more individual coming in from Team Just Go to Hell. It's just Bhutan who has been taken down. Rosberg with the initial frag. He can get the second one. Indeed, he gets it for the team. It was Bankai's frag. But from the back end, Mind Guards, the rest remaining two players are also trying to put some decent shots onto the players of Team Sunshine. And it's really very crucial to completely shut down the players who are trying to take you down. Otherwise,
Yes.
things will change in a very rapid pace. And look at this from the back. We do see a lot of sprays going in. It's mini 14 action that has to be resumed over here. But this guy from Team Bad Boys has to fall back. And indeed, he was able to do that. But let's see if he's going to completely finish off the individual that he was able to knock out, or is he going to get himself taken down?
Yeah, I feel like there's going to be a lot of important factors when it comes down to taking down some players. But this is how Harry kind of getting that confirmation for himself now. But hey, that's going to be Mind Guards left on 2 players. Oh, Bad Boys on the other hand gets eliminated. Bad Boys were on a really good momentum play coming in from their side. Go to Hell gets eliminated at the 8th spot. Right now they are left on a top 7 teams to remain alive now. It's going to be really efficient way of dealing things. But oh, DJRat not looking so efficient way. But on the other hand, they're going in for that house to be on a safer side. I feel like on how teams can help themselves. I feel like yes, these entire cover play, these entire being on a safer spot are definitely going to help out, especially on a map like Tiago, because sometimes around a lot of these teams might not have a habit of playing Tiago all around. But I feel like even in the global championship when it comes outside of PUBG, the Tiago and Vikendi has been added. The recent tournaments from the side of PUBG have also been like the Tiago and Vikendi are coming into the play from the last 2 months, if I am able to remember it correctly. For the side of Mind Guards, it's gonna be Vexen and Kydel to remain alive. For I don't want to be a devil's advocate over here, but I feel like for the side of Mind Guards, for a lot of teams, qualification is it's kind of impossible for now. Kind of impossible.
It's quite tricky to be honest, but yes, there is a possibility that they might be able to retaliate with 2 good chicken dinners, and that's what I'm looking at. But seeing the stance that Mind Guards has got in this individual match, I do feel chicken dinner is far away from them. And yeah, taking down that chicken dinner is just going to be really very tough for them. Apart from that, the players are also trying to gather all the utils coming from the crates, coming from the red drops. And yes, they're going to once again move back into the circle, because again the circle is a complete northern one. It is pretty close to the army base region, but I'm looking forward to see how that whole scenario is going to get converted in the favor of which particular team. Because Flashbang, they've got good weaponries, they've got an MG3 light machine gun, they've got an MK12, and their opponents, I mean, to be honest, their teammates have got an AUG, they've got a Mini 14, they've got the level 3 helmet, level 3 vest, and a level 2 helmet. Nades are there for them, and they are definitely looking strong. But in this army based region, we do not see a lot of compounds. We do see a lot of ridges coming in. Yes, there are a few compounds in army base. Then there are a few compounds on the adjacent side. If we talk about the uh,
Yeah.
western side of this particular POI, we do see a 6 house compounds. But then if you talk about the other areas, there are not a lot of areas to talk about. Yes, there are some small shacks, some small shrubs, some small broken down compounds. That's all you get. But mine guards at the same moment gets taken down. And even Digirad Esports, I mean, what are they doing? They already have 163 points at the leaderboard, and with this 7 frags, they've already got 170. Are they looking forward to create a double century this time? I do believe that.
Let's see, man. I feel like digital esports can definitely do that, man, because in kill point we don't need to provide any kind of introduction. In times overall points, we don't need to provide any kind of introduction to them. I mean, like, the name is kind of enough for now for the entire Gauntlet Middle East series. So I feel like, yeah, man. So I have Divide Esports. They're still looking for that fourth winner chicken dinner coming in. So I feel like it's going to be very usual play for them, because on how they're able to maintain their overall manpower advantage, on how they, even though when they are not able to maintain their manpower advantage, are still able to get those 3v3 unfavorable plays into their favor. I feel like they are a lot better when it comes on to utility plays also. But for now, we'll try to focus 010 esports, taking down the side of Flashbang. One of the players actually going to rotate upon. Oh, he has no idea there's going to be someone coming in from his left side, bro. You gotta focus. There's going to be someone else to come in with that help. Carla takes up the side of Sad with that nade. Oh, the second nade gets the side of Mercy Device too. Carla on the other going to get the confirmation. And now, Flashbang. This is almost a choke coming in this particular gunfight. Eesh.
Actually, I mean, it was a 2v4 to be honest, Bullet, and they've
Yeah.
completely choked it. But no, Need gets taken down. Maybe they're trying to bring themselves back in the game, but can they really do that? Let's see. Let's see if that is possible, guys. Because players like Sarmad and Sub-Zero, they are definitely back in the scene. They're trying to perform. We have seen Sub-Zero retaliating. We've seen Sarmad doing wonders. But the fact that we have to live up to is that the other guy from Team 010 Esports has got a very decent hardcover to play with. He's got the idea, and his teammate who has been knocked out is also relaying all the information that where the players are coming in from. Because if he spots someone or if he hears those audio cues, he's going to alert his teammate. But now a revival will be coming in, which in turn will bring this game to a 2v2. Because Sub-Zero and Sarmad are the only two individuals which are surviving. And if that is the case, again, the fight will be actually at a similar note.
Still very hard spot for even for the side of Flashbang, Sub-Zero and Samad. They can still do wonders, but in the last two remaining maps, it's gonna be hard, because Flashbang is definitely right there at the top three, but it's gonna be never mind Bad Boy Stardust to take them out for the, I would say, the third spot, because they're at 99, Stardust is at 81, Bad Boys at 83. Bad Boys now for now getting eliminated. Stardust is also getting eliminated, so it's gonna be more of like how I say Flashbang can be a set of Bad Boys and Stardust to roll down from their place on the entire scoreboard. Disqualifiers is another one of the teams which were there at the top four when the entire semifinal started. Right now they are the ninth spot with 71 kills, 71 overall points.
Well, look at this. Few more shots going in. Indeed, the action looks good. But can they really withhold it? Disqualifiers, Digirad, and then we have teams like Sunshine Esports also surviving. But look at this off angle. This guy is definitely going to get picked off. He's not going to survive. That's exactly what happened. But Digirad Esports on the other corner has different plans for even team, never mind. And they are taking down those players. Disqualifiers, last individual is going to be Quick Step 2K, who got taken down by the play zone. Not a very good scenario. Trust me, guys, the fifth play zone damage is definitely significant. Not that much of amplified, but yes, it is significant. But even Bet also gets taken down. With that, we are left with the last individual. It's gonna be Minute, and I believe he's going to get spotted pretty soon. 1911 is there beyond the tree. But before that, he's going to first of all repass himself with the first tickets. His position is revealed, and he gets taken down by the players of team Disqualifiers. actually Team Sunshine Esports, to be honest. And with that, it's done. A complete elimination coming in for Team Disqualifiers. Came way too close, but now are going to get eliminated. Now we are left with just 5 teams and 11 players, out of which 4 are coming from Team Digirad, I believe, 3 are coming from Team Sunshine, and the rest remaining teams have got just 1 or 2 players surviving from their own perspective. So it's going to be a tough fight for both the individuals coming on from the teams who have got the manpower, and also for those teams who have no manpower or close to no manpower, to be honest. Like, never mind, they're surviving with an individual in the game. He's the only ray of hope that they have got, but he still has got the right idea of how he has to play, how he have to retaliate. But Flashbang on the other corner is going to go in a close fight with Team Digirad Esports. Hello, my bad. It's going to be another tricky spot, but no! What? His gun was in single tap shot. It was in the burst mode, or I believe single mode, because those automotive shots didn't even came in, but that nade will end him. That nade will for sure end him. He was able to repatch himself even before the need was able to embark on a new journey and was able to put him down. But Samad, there you go. The last shot is going to get connected. Once again, the killing spree comes in from one and only Digirad Esports. And now, Digirad Esports, not just they have got the manpower, but they've got the right idea of how they can shut down the opponents. The only team which can completely put them down is going to be Team Sunshine, that's for sure.
Yeah, cool guys, Alkinator. Oh, take a look what's happening with Bankai. Bankai gets spotted on. He gets it. Now for the side Digirad Esports. Looking for another one, boy. Looking for another one. Layosh, being very aggressive. Take a look on how he just sprinted towards one of the players. Coming out from 5-0-1-0 Esports. Hey, look at that spray. Never gets eliminated. Boy, oh boy. Layosh able to convert the kill also towards him. 5-11 kills. Oh my god, Digirad Esports, what are you doing at this point of time? This is the phase 5 circle. Not even the half game has passed by. We are just on to complete the entire map. Crossbar takes a 42 tag. Iconics take a 31 towards side of Hello My Bad. It's going for the first aid kit. First aid kit. And the 3 of the players from Digirad Esports, they are being so aggressive. Dude, they're roaming in the open like it's nothing.
When you have this kind of performance in the past few matches, yes, you rule in the lobby, and that's exactly what they're trying to do. Sunshine Esports on the other corner has no answer whatsoever to be given from the corner, and they are currently on a very bad spot. Iconics becomes the last one. Indeed, his position has been revealed. He's trying to take some good shots, but there you go! One good headshot eats away 61% of his HP, and now the last individual, Iconics, is still trying to survive, but let's see, can he really pull through in the game? Hello My Bad and even Layosh with 5 frags each in their favor. They're beating the scores coming from extents. They're trying to be the best in this particular matchup, and this shows how beautiful Team Digirad Esports is, because their individual play is one of those type of play where teams like Nevermind were able to get just 3 frags with a 3-man power and a chicken dinner. And at the same point, Team Digirad Esports, even when they don't have chicken dinners, they are getting 5-6 frags individually by a single player from their team. That shows what kind of aggressive stance they have got, what kind of gun discipline they have got, and what kind of superiority in their aim that they have got. It's a 1v3 type of situation. A clear win coming from Team Digirad Esports, but still things might change because Iconics is ready with his own weaponry.
Yeah, man, but I feel like Digirad is becoming that unstoppable force now. They're just becoming that unstoppable force. They're going for another 14 kill point or whenever chicken dinner coming on for them. Unless it's the side of Sunshine and one of the last guys coming in from the side of 0-1-0 to just decide and just go for a sandwich situation. Both of them just pops out, extends Hello My Bad from both sides, but that's not gonna happen. Look what's gonna happen. 0-1-0 and Sunshine, both of the last guys are actually going in to just get closer to each other, especially Iconics on how he's rotating upon. He definitely has no idea that's gonna be one of the last remaining players from 0-1-0. So I feel like, yeah, it's a long time coming now. Not a long time going. It's again like a usual play from side of Digirad Esports, and they have done the hard work. They have done the entire homework for themselves on how they want to just dominate the entire semi-finale. They're just doing it.
They're constantly trying to be poised, constantly trying to be calm and composed. But at the same point, the next particular play cycles are also going to put a lot of pressure onto these individuals. But the fact that the 6-player circle is not even shrunken down, and still we have got just 3 teams, it shows how chaotic teams are right now. They're trying to be very aggressive, they're trying to be very forecasting and eventually getting some good picks. But I do believe even before Digirad Esports is going to reach out to either 0-1-0 Esports or Team Sunshine Esports, it is going to be a battle between Sunshine and 0-1-0 because they're very close to each other. I feel Iconics does not have an idea where the opponent is, but the opponent has got that idea. Oh no, he has got the idea. He's watching out both the angles. So he has figured out where the opponent could be, but Carla is making his move right over here in this compound. And this can be very interesting. This is the southern part of the army base region. Not the southern, exactly southern one, but pretty close to it, to be honest. It's a southwestern part of this particular military base region. But let's see what he's going to do. He is still trying to rotate. His foots are audio clear, crystal clear, to be honest. His audio is clear. He's going to get spotted pretty soon. But indeed, the opponent, first of all, has been spotted. Even Digitad Esports was able to spot where this guy, Iconics, is holding up. Iconics is going to go outside the circle. Man, oh man. He's going to make sure that he goes down. And yeah, there you go. With that, a winner chicken dinner goes in the favor of Digitad Esports. You can't really stop them, despite the fact that Iconics manages to shut himself down with a grenade. The fact that Digitad Esports is going to come back with another chicken dinner today is not going to get diminished.
Yeah, man. I feel like Digitad Esports, I'm falling a lot short in words right now. I don't know what to say, what kind of adjectives and words I need to add upon this to appraise their side. I can just say like they're becoming the unstoppable force for now, and how they are getting back-to-back winner chicken dinner, back-to-back 14, 13 kill points every now and then. Sheesh, bro. I mean, like, somebody needs to stop them. Somebody needs to stop. Even though they don't play the last game, they're still right there at the top, I believe.
But they will play. They will play to make sure that the double century is here. And I feel the double century could be coming in because we were already at 163 points. And with this massive winner chicken dinner coming in, I believe the score could be pretty close to 190. And then if that is the case, I do believe in the later stages we are going to see a lot of improvement. In the grand finale, Digitad Esports has to come back. But if you talk about Digitad Esports in the open qualifiers and also in the semi-finale, the starting matches are not that fruitful for them. In the started matches, they're trying to learn what the opponent is capable of. They're trying to figure out why the other opponents are trying to win in this particular game and what kind of capability they have got, who are the star players that we have to watch out, and what kind of homework we have to do. In day number 1, and also if we talk about the open qualifiers, in the first 2 matches, Digitad Esports didn't perform that much. But slowly but steadily, they started to pick up the pace, and in the end, 90 points is what Digitad Esports was able to get in just 6 matches. And now they've got the chance to play 16 matches in the semi-finale. They're definitely looking forward to have at least 200 points in their favor. And I'm confident that if they are going to play the way they are playing right now, they might be able to touch 200 or maybe 210 points as well. Let's have a look at the highlights as well so that we can talk about Digitad Esports even more, because you will get to see a lot of kill feed from their corner.
lot of kill feeds, and on how they are just performing is something very, very different, dude. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to just say to appraise the side of Digitad Esports for now, dude. But look at their kills. Sometimes there were some really good, like a very easier ones of people rotating in the open, but sometimes around it wasn't ready. Especially this was a choke coming from the side of Flashbang, dude. 0-1-0 did have 2v3, I suppose. They were 2v4 at this point of time. So I feel like a lot of teams are still not able to get that momentum right, still not able to get that coordination right, and this is what other teams are taking advantage of.
Well, why wouldn't they? Because it's all about taking the right opportunity in your favor, and if they are able to get it, that's the best part. And I'm definitely looking forward to see how they're going to avail that kind of opportunity in the later stages. But apart from all the other situations, look at the chaos, look at the carnage that happened in this particular matchup. It was just so mind-boggling to watch the way the aggression worked out for Team Digitad Esports. Their precision, their angles that they were withholding was absolutely amazing. So yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to see at the end who is going to be the winner and who is going to become the champion of the grand finale. But even before that, we'll get to know the top 8 teams pretty soon, because after the last match of Weekendy, we will get to know all of that. And I'm patiently waiting to see how the game goes on from over there. But Digitad Esports, man oh man, the play that these individuals are able to come up with was something amazing. Quite a good aggression coming in from the corner. They had a lot of angles to play with. They had a lot of criteria to fill in, and with a 22-pointer bomber in this individual matchup, they definitely were able to, I guess, improve their position a lot when it comes to the overall standing. So with that, Digitad Esports, a very confident team, a very precise team with their aim and the trigger discipline definitely working out for them. They are looking forward to secure a 200-point marker. That's what I do believe, and congratulations on this kind of chaos.
Congratulations on this kind of, I guess, dominating gameplay, dude. They have, definitely caused a lot of chaos towards other teams on how they want to take the number 1 spot for all the other teams at the top 8 spot, on how the other teams can, perform when team like Digitad is still alive in the lobby. But for now, we'll be talking a little bit later. Let's take a short break and we'll be coming right back after. Hello guys, welcome back to the Esports Club Gauntlet Middle East, powered by Zotac Gaming with our broadcast partner Local. Yes folks, we are done with 3 maps for the day. DJR domination is still coming up right there. We did saw the domination of DJR Esports on the first day of semi-finale as well. Second day of semi-finale, it was kind of like a losing end for the side of DJR, but on the fourth and the final day, it's again coming up. All the cards are getting played right for the side of DJR Esports.
Well, they started to dominate from the match number 8, where they were able to get a 19-pointer. That was the end of the day number 2. And from there till here, they are still dominating. They are still proving themselves worthwhile. And they are trying to be the best. But look at this, the longest kill coming from Sharma, the 647 meter. So I want to take a screenshot of this moment, man.
I mean, see, man, they are doing an absolute. I mean, like every other player were trying to go for the best and best players are doing the best job for every other team, like whichever team they are playing in for. Especially when I talk about the side of DJR, especially when I talk about the side of Flashbang also, they did give a tough fight, but that was a little bit of like a little bit of a throw coming in from their side, a little bit of choke coming in from their side, how they lost that 2v4. But take a look at the team stats. Hello my bad with 5 kills, 516 damage. Lyosh with 5 kills, 430 damage. Taik with 2 kills, 358 damage. Extends with 371. So, I mean, it's all praises right now for the side of DJR, man. We might sound a little bit biased because every now we are taking the name of DJR, but it is what it is, man. It is what it is.
Well, the guy who was the top fragger Extends was unable to get anything out of this particular matchup, but yes, his teammates were able to get a lot. Alamabad with 5, as we can see, Leosh with 5, Dyke on the other corner stuck with 2. But yeah, individually, very impressive performance coming in from the team and also the players. Even if Extends wasn't able to get even a single frag, he was able to dish out the damage of 371 HP. That means he was able to take down almost at least 3 players. But at the same point, DJR Esports with that, in the match standings, they have got 22 good points overall in this particular matchup. And on the other corner, Sunshine Esports is there with 15. 0-1-0 Esports with 8, but the teams which are least fruitful are going to be Humble Squad, Bullet Train, not bad. Even Full Tilt was unable to perform in this one. And at the same point, if I talk about Green Dragons, going out way too early is giving teams like Nevermind a very big opportunity, teams like Flashbang a very big opportunity to really go there and sit on the top of the leaderboard against Team DJR Esports. But let's talk about the most valuable one. Let's talk about the most valuable player coming in this match number 15, the second last matchup of the semi-final in the TEC Presents Gauntlet series of Middle East, powered by Zotac Gaming. The MVP will be DJR's Hello My Bad with 5 good frags. This is the 3rd or 4th time that he is coming here. So yeah, absolutely happy to see a chaotic performance coming in from his corner. But the only 0 that he was able to get was 0 headshots. So let's figure out how he is going to get it in the next match of Weekendy.
Yeah, let's take a look at the overall standing as well. It's gonna come up right on screen. So definitely DJR Esports will be right there at the top. Another booster coming in from themselves. 185. Look at the buffer, folks. Look at the lead. Flashbang 111. Oh boy. Green Dragon 105. Sunshine 104. Nevermind with 99. Bad Boy with 93. Stardust at 92. Not bad with 82. And after that, it's going to be, just 2 point difference for 0-1-0. So it's either 0-1-0 or not bad going in for the grand finale. But after that, disqualify, Bullet Train, go to hell. Looking very much impossible, man. Very much impossible.
Yeah, it's quite literally very chaotic at this point, and as we can see, DJR Esports sitting at 185 points. All they need to get is just 5 more points, but the fact that DJR Esports have already secured a 5 winner chicken dinners, that means out of 16 matches, they've got 5 matches in their favor. Overall, if you see on average that 25-30% of the job is already done by DJR Esports. Like, they have been able to get a lot of frags and a lot of placement points as well. They are competing and they are being on top. If you compare the finishes coming from DJR Esports, it's still 2 more than the overall point of Flashbang Esports. That shows the aggressive stance coming from DJR Esports. They are straight up at least 74 points away from Team Flashbang. So there is a buffer of 74 points from Flashbang to DJR Esports. Oh man, this is looking tricky. But let's talk about the top fraggers, or should I say the roster reveal of DJR Esports, because that's exactly what we are going to witness. Extends, Hello My Bad, Leosh, every single individual from that particular team is going to be there. Earlier in the previous matchup, we had a buffer of 5 or 6 finishes between Hello My Bad and Extends, but now that buffer is completely compromising. 31, 30, 29. But Grown is still sitting comfortable at the 4th position with 23 finishes of his own.
I feel like, man, it's a digital all over the place, man. Of course, Green Dragon is still trying to come up at the top, but how Gron is just being at the top four is definitely one of the commendable jobs coming in from his side. But I feel like, yeah, digital Esports, even if you don't play this last game, you're still right there at the top. The buffer, dude, it's almost 60 points. Like 50 points is barely my math.
74.
I'm just 74 exactly. I mean, you are. I know, bro. You are very good at maths. Let me just complete it, huh?
Okay, go for it.
No, I was just saying, like, I was just saying, you just said already. So, like, yeah, 70 is the average then. But for now, folks, let's take a look at the schedule because this is going to be the last map of the entire semi-finale stage. After that, we'll be jumping straight to a grand finale. But that's not today. We have to wait for a couple of days, and the grand finale will be starting from the 30th of the entire 30th of this month, 30th of the October. It's going to be the start of weekendy. We start off with a really dried up map. We're gonna end up things in a really dry state too, because the entire snow and the frozen lake is still right there. So it's kind of like a dry state, but it's kind of like a icy out there too.
Yes, the icy snowy caps are definitely going to be there. But if you talk about the flight path, it is again going to be a very interesting flight path. It is actually starting from the north eastern angles. It is starting from the areas like Observatory, then Cosmodrome is also pretty close to it. Is going all the way towards Pavilka and Binary. So this will be interesting to see how the game goes on. And yes, indeed, it is starting from the northeastern banks, not from the Observatory, but from Cosmodrome, Levini areas. But it is going all the way towards Pavilka and Binary. Pretty interesting flight path coming in, and due to that, maybe if the play zone completely shifts towards the northwestern angles like coal mine or dino land could be there, then it will be very interesting to watch that how the teams are going to play with it. But yeah, apart from all the other things, bullet train is going to take a safer situation towards Strika. Krennic could be chosen by teams like 010 Esports, and if you talk about areas like train yard, at that point maybe teams like Green Dragon is going to go there. Train station, to be honest, is the location where the team is jumping in. If we talk about Stardust, they have also reached out to areas like Leveni or pretty close to it. They are scattered in an open spot, but in Leveni, we will get to see teams like Flashbang and also Team Disqualifiers. But Digiradi Esports, yes, the champs are back in the scene and they are going to fight in the areas like Vanry and pretty close to it.
Yeah, I mean, this can go a lot bad for a lot of teams if DJ had shifted their gears again in the aggressive stance, and they are eliminating teams left, and center. There's going to be a lot of teams coming on towards the northern zones, northern side. If we see disqualify, we do see Stardust dropping at the same closer vicinities. Bullet Train right down towards the very eastern edges. We see on towards go to Hell's POI. It's going to be Sunshine. Two more other teams trying to drop in on the same closer vicinity. So it's going to be a bloodbath, I suppose. Teams are definitely going for a YOLO mode, I guess.
Yeah, definitely. I do believe that that is going to be the case, that teams are trying to perform, teams are trying to get the best out of it, because this is one last individual match that is left in the whole semi-finale. So they have to perform, they have to give out the best, and if that best is not going to come out, obviously the pressure will be immense on these giants. But let's see how it is going to, like, let's say, get converted and how the players are going to perform along with it. We have a lot of teams who are trying to figure out where the locations are and how the rotations are going to be. But at the same point, if you talk about Team Bad Boys, they've got their Kupajis, they've got their Zimas that they are trying to travel with. And once they have a good spot to loot onto and a good area to hold onto, they might be able to fight back. But oh, look at this small mistake, and the vehicle goes tumbling down. What if there would have been a team in a closer vicinity? Then this whole team could have been taken down. But no, that's not the case. They are going to survive. They're going to play for the next fights, and I'm looking forward to see how that game is going to get unfolded, because this is the area pretty close to the Lambaya train station and Tekamesto region. We have a lot of other areas where the teams can actually hold off. But O'Connell, the guy, once again, I would like to remember as the player who was ripped apart by the polar bear in this exact map in the day number 2 of the semi-finale.
Yeah.
That should not happen again, because it's the last match for Bad Boys and for all the other 15 teams as well.
That's one thing, but I feel like teams are going to go in YOLO, dude. For the teams who are not able to qualify right now, they will be going for a very aggressive stance, trying to get those limelight onto themselves. So they're performing just well and right enough. Go to hell again in a very early brawl up against the side of Mindguard this time. We have seen for the last 3 maps, Go to Hell is definitely the team who's trying to put the hell on towards the other team in a very early stage. Sometimes around they get successful, sometimes around they also get eliminated. Frag Falls gives on the auto queue with a broken window. Right now, he's just being ready with that S686 in his hand. Some smoke in their hands and two other players are actually rushing down upon to him. So I feel like it's going to be really crucial on how the other players from the side go to provide the right kind of backup. Daigo on the other hand, going to kill off the bear. Now the gunfight has started. Well ensured. No, notice on the straight up angle. DBS coming to play. The DBS coming to play. Fragura gets two. Oh, Fragfall gets the third one. And now it can be the confirmation. Not looking good for the side of man, guys. I feel like it's going to be just one single player alive now. On towards the edges of that particular red area roof. Here the smokes. Gonna block out the angles. But it's just better that you go for the revival towards your downed up teammate.
Yeah, I mean the revival is definitely going to be very, very important, and that's exactly what what the players are trying to aim for. But at the same moment, if we talk about mind guards, they have to look after their teammates and they have to figure out a location from which they can retaliate. But the opponents are also ready with the S1987. That's the shotgun, the pump action one to be precise, which is going to be getting utilized. Even before that, he might be able to finish off the opponent. But look at that, with that grenade sound, the player is going to back out ASAP and he's going to fall back from that scene. And even a flashbang is going to get cooked up. But Beer has been taken down by DJR, should I say Leosh, DJR Esports is Leosh, because he does not want to take that risk that O'Connell did take initially in the first few matches of the semi-finale and this whole tournament, to be honest. But now Invocation becomes the last one, and he has already received a lot of shot. Although he was able to take down one individual, and he takes down another one. He's going to completely finish him off. That's for sure. That's what the aim is all about. And yes, he is going to completely take the player down. But let's talk about what the other individual is going to do. Now this guy is going to hide in the bathrooms for now, so that he can once upon heal himself. He can repatch himself, and the shield has already been appointed. A very good angle that he has converted. Another bear gets taken down by Digital Esports. What are they doing? They're actually on a bear hunt because they've taken down the whole lobby already. They know now the only competition that is left is the polar bears. So yeah, that is the kind of play that they are coming up with. But just Bhutan has to get a revival. Can he be secured? Can he be revived? Back in the game, I feel yes, the player known as Vubrazi was able to tap on him and eventually get the revival done. So maybe they're going to fight back in the game. And yes, Judge Bothan is back in the scene. Although the loss of Fahoods should have not been there, and Iraq is there for a 1v4.
No boy. Even though I feel like Go to Hell is doing this kind of gameplay. Oh, he's just right there behind the cabinet. He gets spotted on. There you go. He's going to get confirmed up now. Manga is going to get eliminated at the 13th spot. The last team, the first team to get eliminated in this last map of Tego for the entire semi-finale stage for the side of Esports Club Gauntlet Middle East, powered by Zotac Gaming with our broadcast partner Loco Justosa. Finds one with that nade. Tuska takes on the side of Sub-Zero. This qualifier is looking kind of very much on to the point that, hey, if you're down with the 5-4 pointer falling behind the entire top 8 squads, it's the best time to just shift our gears in the right direction and just go for it. Mac Pennywise waiting for it, puts it the spray down, and he gets it. A little bit of horizontal recoil going off track, but he finally gets it up. He's gonna get spotted from Justosa. 55 tag onto him. He's just gonna fire behind his boulder and using up the first kill. But look at the side of Tiska. He's just gonna use that vehicle to assist his teammate.
Well, yeah, he's definitely looking forward to get the right advantage in his favor, but let's see how far he's going to go. The fact that there are a lot of shots already coming out of these runs, it's going to look interesting. Flashbang, definitely trying to retaliate. Mercy Pennywise, can he survive? No, he does not. Samad becomes the last one. The guy who is already able to get a 647 meters of elimination. Can he survive? Can he retaliate? Can he pick another frag? That's what the main question is. But Stardust at the same point, players like Imsync, HB, and also Neil QOP are trying to fight back, but Neil QOP is already knocked out, so he might actually look for a revival. At the same moment, with the Dragonov, Imsync finds 010 Esports Kaizek, who has been taken down, but disqualifies on the other corner, takes on the player known as Mercy Pennywise. So with that, Flashbang is also going to be left with last individual. A lot of teams are trying to be aggressive, a lot of times teams are trying to be very, very chaotic, but where is Digital Esports? I believe the starting approach for Digital Esports is going to be calm and composed. In the later stages, yes, they will bounce back to really get the situation in their favor.
Oh boy. Sarah Bullet Train, Chukwueze trying to get some shots against the side of a snake. Nail Pop has already been downed upon. His team is going to use some smokes to provide the right kind of cover to his crops, to his team made to just not get confirmed pretty soon, but split is going to get confirmed anyways. Tiska. This qualifier is looking kind of strong, even though they are just down with 2 players. They are just going in for those kills left, right, and center. Still looking much doable for side disqualifiers to get the qualifications right. I suppose this qualifier is at 76 point. Yeah, at the 10th spot. Yep. They're still down away with 0-1-0 at 80. Not try bad with 82. If they get winner chicken dinner combined with the 8-9 kill point a game, the qualification will be locked and good for the side of grand finale.
Yeah, definitely that is the case. But let's have a look what happens next. There you go, another retaliation. Flashbang gets taken down. Disqualifiers manages to completely annihilate that squad. But the fact that Disqualifiers is also surviving with barely some players is also very disheartening. Bad Boy's on the other corner. It is Twitch Screams who is just wreaking a lot of havoc. He has to go for some good decent space through the smoke so that he can completely shut him down. But he's going to cook up some nades initially, and then he's going to do that. And go for some good molos and stuff like that. But look at this. Scrims has got the idea. Screams. Oh, he takes down one individual. The other twos are trying to heal themselves up. First of all, through the smokes, they've got that hard cover in their favor, and they might be able to retaliate. But this is actually a very tough spot for Team Bad Boys. Screams finds another one. He's already done a 1v2. Can he do a 1v3? Have to see that if it is possible. The spray coming in. Screams looking very aggressive. He's still being very effective. The BZ grenade goes in. This will absolutely wreak havoc onto this guy. But he's going to first of all finish off Crossbug and then retaliate to get more if it is possible. Iconics had to back out a bit and finally has been taken down. It's done. Bad Boys has been eliminated, but even before going out, Sunshine's one good player, Crossbug, has already been taken down. With the cost of one player, all they gained was just an individual finish.
Yeah, man. Let's see what's gonna be the case for a lot of teams now. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to, just do at this point of time, dude. Digital Esports. I know you're hunting beers at this point of time. I know you're just chilling out there, but I feel like for the side of Disqualifier, this for the side of 0-1-0, for the side of Stardust, even not try bad. This is the right time to just go on with those skill points where the top teams are kind of like a little bit busy hunting beers. So this can be the right time to go on and get those skill points for yourselves.
Yeah, I mean, they definitely have to go for those finishes, and if those finishes are going to come, they can easily score more than 200 points, and I do believe that is going to be there pretty soon. But if this kind of chaos is going to be there through the lobby, I don't feel Digirad Esports is going to get a lot of points. But oh, shots going in. Digirad Esports have now got the indication that we do have an opponent coming in the closer vicinity, and it's going to be Team Nevermind. So they might be able to retaliate along with them, and I do feel there is a huge possibility that we are going to see all of those shots, all of those aggressive stances being delivered over here. And it is the region of Lumberyard, I believe, where the fights can be coming in pretty soon. But Digirad Esports, Dyke is now getting shot down. He is getting definitely damaged, but still not enough to completely put him down. So he still has got a very good courageous angle to play where he can easily retaliate, he can easily shut down the opponents. But he's waiting for the right angle, and that's what Digirad Esports loves to do. They wait for the right moment, they wait for the right angle, and they do really create it. They are not waiting for someone to create that opportunity. They are going to make that opportunity. They are going to nail it in their favor, and through that, they might actually have another chicken dinner. And if they are able to acquire this chicken dinner as well, guys, remember this will be a hat trick, and not just that, they will be able to reach 200 points in their favor.
Yep. Connect upon because they are right now at 185. If they get whenever chicken dinner combined with a even like a 9-8 point a game, kill point a game, I feel like it's gonna be the case. But I feel like at this point of time, other teams will be on a lookout for Digirad Esports because the leaderboard has been revealed, the scorecard has been revealed, everybody knows what's going on and whatnot. So I feel like other teams will be on a lookout for the side of Digirad. If they spot someone, if they hear that, if they see, if they get an idea of that it's the team of Digirad, I feel like they're gonna get a little bit, suppressed down from a lot of teams, a lot of teams.
Yeah, that
For now,
definitely can be the case, but
yeah.
let's see what happens next. I mean, is it going to be the team Not Bad who is going to secure some good points, or is it going to be Team Digirad Esports? Between these two teams, I do believe Digirad Esports has got the upper hand because they've got the manpower and they've got that aggression that has been the momentum and the urge for their success in the last few matchups. But look at this zone coming up pretty close to the castle region. This will be very interesting to watch how the game unfolds from here because it's a very open spot to talk about. From castle and its adjacent areas, like if we talk about the northwestern areas, are going to be very, very important. And I do feel there is going to be a lot of chaos. But castle is now outside the circle. So the teams have to struggle a bit. Teams have to figure out a good rotation and then they might be able to fight back because from castle, It's a southwestern zone coming in, pretty close to the Tecumseh region, to be honest.
Yeah, man. Let's see what's gonna be the case on how other teams are gonna, just approach some other team, because for now it's gonna be a lot of kind of like just a passive plays coming in. But hey, Laios gets the start. Oh, I was just saying there are a lot of passive plays going on. But see, we see the side of hello my bad, taking down the side of Peniag. There you go. It's already the start of the warfare coming from side right. But I guess I said a little bit early because Extend gets knocked apart from the hands of one of the teams. Now it's gonna be never mind. There you go. This was talking about. If they know that there's gonna be a knock towards the side of Digirad, they're gonna just go for it. But for now, we see the never mind going in for the confirmation, pushing on towards some other guys. And look at the split. There's going to be 1:1:2 split coming from the side of these, right? This can be a little bit ugly for themselves. But hello, my bad. Oh, what a shot! Zakir goes down with that way kill. And now the situation is turning around.
Yeah, the whole fight is now not looking that easy, to be honest. The players are getting traded off, the players are getting picked off, and it's a very big challenge for these giants to really perform along with. But the nades, they are looking precise. The grenades are definitely affecting a lot of fights. But let's see at the end who's going to pulverize who. The Stardust, yes, they are losing some players. Dyke on the other corner has also been taken down. Even Extens, who was the overall fragger, the top fragger, to be honest, in this particular matchup also went out way too early. Has already secured 31 points, that's good enough, but now he had to secure more. That nade is going to be a close one, and indeed with that, InSync is going to get completely taken down. And that's the second frag coming in for Leosh. A good pick coming in indeed. Dyke is still craving for that revival, and if that revival is going to be possible, that would be lovely. But Midboy is there. He himself is able to smoke out that whole region and now coming up with some decent revivals. But those predictable fires, if they get connected, that would be lovely. With the AUG 3, with the AUG in the hand, that means he is still trying to create a lot of buzz. But the player has been spotted. One good shot is all we need, and that shot is going to get connected with the Mini 14. It's the individual known as Nail QOP who is going to get completely finished off. Where the last individual, he's running through the smoke. It's Mitebai who took a very big risk of coming outside the areas and going for the revival, and now that risk is again crumbling down. Oh, look at this, look at this. The player gets spotted, and with that, Stardust gets eaten away. It's the team known as Digirad who is now at 190 points because they were at 185 initially, and now they've got 5 frags. That means a total of 190 is what they are going to get. But you can also get the Zotac Gaming's RTX 4070 Amparo because it has got the DLSS 3, which will improve your performance. Also with the ray tracing, will get even more better performance coming in, and also the cooling will be there. And at the same point, the aesthetic feel of getting the Spectra 2.0 RGB lighting is also amazing. Not just that, usually you get 3 years of warranty in other graphic cards and in other variants of graphic cards, but in this one you are going to get 3+2, that is a total of 5 years coming from Zotac Gaming. And the tech support is absolutely amazing, as we all casters usually you do use this particular graphic card as well. I've got the 3060 variant. You can choose and check out the 4071.
Yeah, man. I'm personally using one of the Zotac Gaming GPU because it comes with the main reason is definitely man. It's the performance. The second best reason is that the kind of after sales service that you get. Oh, look at the rain of projectiles coming out with Dyke. Oh, he barely survives that one. Nades, Molly, what not was there. Deke was gonna use that ball over there. Gets spotted from the hands of crossback. The Oxplay is gonna go down towards that Deke, and Deke gets confirmed pretty soon. So yesterday, the rate of DG Esports is slowing down, but hey, they've already done most of the job. They already locked down their finale slot, so it comes down to their own, strategy, their own, mind games that they want to do, their own fun times that they want to do inside this tournament. So it's no problem for them, no big deal.
Yeah, I mean, when you have already this kind of performance coming in your favor, all you have to do is just be consistent with us, just get some more points, maybe go for a chicken dinner or stop other teams who are trying to get that chicken dinner, and then eventually you can go out. But the blizzard is about to come, which is again going to put a lot of pressure because it is going to constantly eat away some chunk of HP, and apart from that, you are going to see a lot of concussion also coming out. Green Dragon also goes down. That team is just going down and down and down today. Their performance was not at all up to the mark because Flashbang is already able to be there at the second position, and now it could be Team Nevermind as well, also snatching up to that position. But with that, Digirad Esports is going to bring in the A game with the extraction kit. The two individuals that we are left with are going to be Hello My Bad and Leosh. They're going to first of all repass themselves, and as we can see, the zone damage is also massively coming in. But now the heli is already here. And with that helipad, the Chinooks, they are going to make their way back into the zone. And it's a fourth play zone. That means it's an open spot to really relay upon. And there are not a lot of teams, not a lot of individuals who are surviving, so they can really go for a safer approach. But let's see where they're going to jump in and what kind of approach they are going to make. That's the biggest question.
Yeah, man. For the side of esports, they're going to use the E point to just relocate themselves towards the safer edges right now. As we can see, Hello Mabad and Layosh. Sorry, the other guy playing the same top. For now, not bad. Gets a spot on towards one of the players coming from that Discord. Guy is going to get two players for now. Clear angle, but the other guy is just going to go behind the boulder. The other guy is going to use that vehicle to relocate himself. Never mind, gets eliminated. Hello, my bad. They are not stopping, dude. The confirmation is still on point. Bullet Train is still the only team to remain alive on the full manpower advantage. DGR with 2, Dequest with 2, Not Trap with 2, Go to Hell with 2, 010 with also 2, Sunshine, never mind, just one single. Never mind, just got eliminated. So Sunshine is just right there with the one single guy. Fancy on the end takes no start of cost flight. This can be the 1-5. It can be really important for the Bullet Train to get the qualification right. Fancy, want to get the confirmations too. But hey, he's just going for oh, what a lovely spray. He's going for the ADS clock in. And look what happening. Look what happening for this Iron Bullet Train now. Chukwueze and Ladon still trying to retain a lot. Chukwueze gets a confirmation as Sandy Uno comes in. There is no side of Chukwueze. Now this can be really bad for this Iron Bullet Train. And Bullet Train gets the side of Not Bad annihilated. But a very well effort from the side of Not Bad. So I have to say, Not Bad with a not bad situation. Still very much a doable one, but in the end it was the man advantage power.
Last few fights, last few matchups, 6 teams. Oh my bad, it's just gonna be 5 teams surviving. It's Rigid Esports who is still going to dominate, who is still going to figure out to get some good frags in their favor. And they are moving forward to get more and more points. Let's see, can they really made a marker of 200 points in their favor or not? Because they are still moving in a very good spot. They have got, if I'm not wrong, 5 to 6 finishers already in their favor. And not just that, they are going to get at least 3 position points even after they get eliminated this early. But look at this. Hello, my bad is still getting a lot of picks. It is disqualifiers. Tiskau has been taken down at a very bad spot. This guy gets taken down. And it's just Oza who is still surviving. Let's see if it is going to be a case where Team Digirad Esports is going to get their 9th one or not. But Tiska is really craving for that revival. But even after that, Oza is also getting shot down from multiple corners. He's getting a lot of shots from Team Digirad Esports. This can be very interesting to watch. But Digirad Esports, they are shooting the player down from the back, and even the stun grenades are coming in. His guy is going to get converted in a lot of smokes. He's going to be under a lot of pressure. Revival is out of equation. I do feel like that. I don't think that is there is going to be a possibility of a revival coming in, because this guy known as Pop Back can easily shoot him down. Oh no, just Oza retaliates. Good enough. But now comes in the perspective of coming up with some good first seconds. He's going to first of all repatch himself, then maybe he's going to bounce back in the game. But the stun grenades, the flashbangs are looking absolutely amazing. And with that, yes, disqualifiers has been taken down, and the 9th frag falls in the hands of Team Digirad. With that, Digirad Esports is sitting with 9 frags and 4 position points as well. That means a total 13 points. All they have to get is just 2 more points so that they can touch the 200 marker. Currently, they're sitting at 198.
For now, TG Rad is definitely looking for another one, dude. But what's gonna be the the entire boulder coming to their way, coming to their entire path? It's gonna be Bullet Train with a 3-man squad, 010 with a 2-man, Sunshine just surviving with a 1. So I feel like this can be the one point where 010 Esports can also do a trick. Bullet Train definitely can get one, and this, if it is going to be the play coming from side 010, and especially for the side of Bullet Train, this can be the point of qualification. But Bullet Train is definitely right there at the 11th spot with the 71 points. It is a 010 team at 9th spot with 80 pointer. Look at the instant replay for the side disqualifier. Just Oza was just right there, but he gets the confirmation against that flash, get the knock, and just Oza just comes with us another one. But it was a side of Bullet Train. Chukwueze to just push on, get both of them, because one was giving up a rev, other guy was not on his gun. So I feel like it was a play. Hey, Digirad Esports. Oh, what?
Bro, Digirad.
Bro, I mean, why you're right there in the open, Loyosh? Right on the verge of doing a 1v3, I suppose. Hello, my bad is gonna get the confirmation with the mini 14. They're pushing from the left, he's not on his gun.
Oh.
Lad's gonna punish him. Loyosh gets the start of Chukwueze. Lado's still surviving. Is that 1v1? Yes, it is.
That shouldn't have been the case, guys. Laios wanted to go for a nade and he tried to commit for it and eventually got taken down. But now comes down to the fact of Car 98s. The bolt action will be coming in. Obviously, won't be that easy for him to appoint that shot. Hello, my bard on the other corner is also coming on the edges of the circle so that he can really put down the player. But at this point, even Lado has to figure out somehow to be in the circle, and that's exactly what he's trying to do. But Team Sunshine Esports on the other corner and 010 Esports is also going to put a lot of pressure onto these players. And look at this, they're going to just completely slam onto a drop or maybe a tree area, and that's exactly what he's going to do. He's going to take down Leos, that's for sure, so that he gets that frag. Oh, precision is good. That's amazing, but he should have actually gone for the precision initially. Leos now have been taken down. Digirad Esports has got 11 frags, and congratulations, guys, that Digirad Esports has already secured a 200 pointer in their favor. Now it is at 201. It could be at 202 points. Yes, we are talking about Team Digirad Esports a lot because they've already secured the 202 pointers. Why? Because they had 185 points initially after the 15th match got over, and now they've got 12 finishes. That means a total of 197 points is what they are going to get when it talk about the finishes being accumulated. Apart from that, they are going to get eliminated either at the second position or the first one. That means they've got at least 6 points out of it. So they are already comfortable with 203 points. Digirad Esports, I'm a huge fan. I just want to see this kind of play in the grand finale as well.
Yeah, the Anfield is going to be the kind of a little bit test coming in for the side of Digirad. Hello, my bad, just not stopping. He knows that it's going to be someone from Cyber Rain over there. I don't take a little bit of damage. It's going to get the confirmation towards the side of Laios. Hello, my bad. It's going to be a 1v2 now. Oh, he gets it. Oh, boy, what a spray.
That was an instant replay, buddy.
Spray. Yeah. Not only all of the flashes. Someone to the side of Hello, my bad. Ah, there you go. You're going to flash. Oh, no.
What?
Carla, are you serious?
No.
Hello, my bad is still surviving.
With 1
2
HP.
seconds. He's going for a pre-fire. Nate is not so confident, but now he's going to go for a pre-fire as well. But no. Is he Hello, my bad?
No.
It's going to be 0-1-0 Esports to take down the bit of a chicken dinner, but still Digirad crosses the 200 marker, folks. And I feel like, yes, this is the time to also say that 0-1-0 gets on to the top 8 spot, suppresses now the start of Stardust and not Tribad, and they are qualified for now. But hey, this is not a confirmation, folks. We still have to wait for the overall standing. We still have to, see how the overall standing is working, on how these teams are, getting those pointerized in their kill feed and the entire scoreboard.
Well, yeah, the competition looks absolutely amazing. Till now, in the 12 matches of the Open Qualifiers and the 16 matches of the semi-finale, we have already seen a big evolution coming in from each and individual team. Initially, remember guys, the day where we started the tournament, we had 32 total teams in our favor. Out of that, we are now left with just 16 teams in the semi-finale, and out of these semi-finale, now we are going to get left with just 8 more teams. That's all we are going to get out of 32 teams. The 8 other teams are going to be invited. We have names like Digital Athletics, we have teams like FUT, and then you talk about Savam Esports, we have Gold Gaming. A lot of interesting teams are going to be there greeting these giants who are going to get qualified today from the semi-finale. But yes, man, Digirad Esports have definitely made a mark right now, and this is the history being made. To be honest, every single record is from their corner. You talk about the top fraggers list, I believe Extends or Hello My Bad is going to be over there. And if you talk about the maximum amount of winner chicken dinners, 5 is the number that Digirad Esports is able to get. Actually, this was a 6th one. They came way too close, but just 1 HP, and the other opponent has 100% HP. So you see that the odds were not in their favor, and at the end he was taken down. So yeah, Digirad Esports definitely was looking quite good, but at the end 0-1-0 Esports snatched the opportunity, and with that, maybe just with that play, 0-1-0 Esports is going to get qualified, because in the positions of 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th and 11th, 12th, there is going to be a gap of just 1 or 2 points. It is actually very, very close. If you talk about that position, we know that Digirad Esports is definitely going to be on top. But then if you talk about the teams who are about to get qualified in the 6th, 7th, 8th position, that is the question that we have to actually ask ourselves. And apart from that, whenever the stats will be coming in, you will get to know that. But look at the highlights. Go to Hell definitely made it possible for the players of Team Mindguards to go to Hell.
Oh man, for the top side of Incubation, Frankfurt just put on goes out very early, and it was the side of Go to Hell. Almost getting eliminated from the hands of Mindguards, but in the end, it was Mindguards to get eliminated from the side of Go to Hell. Go to Hell also did a pretty good job, but even though they are just right there, after the third last game, at 63 points. After that, we saw Flashbang taking a one-on-one duel against the Stardust qualifiers, and disqualifiers were able to take down the other team, Flashbang. Stardust on the other hand came up to do a little bit of third party against the side of none other than the side of 010. Kaizek was the one to get out very early, and this qualifiers did made up till, I guess, top 8 or top 9, I suppose.
I mean, yeah, they definitely wanted to survive in the game. They definitely were trying their best to get some good picks. But I'm so happy to see Digirad Esports, because remember, guys, in the start of this game, they were hunting polar bears. Then they started to switch the aim and started hunting the players. And they were so adamant on it, and they were able to get at least 12 finishes out of it. Amazing performance indeed. And look at this. The last zones are completely all about Digirad Esports. If you talk about this day, the day number 4 of the semi-finale, all the last zones were in the name of Digirad Esports. Even if they were unable to secure the chicken dinner, they were still looking way too chaotic in the zones. Look at this. Notbad was fighting, and then came down to the fight of just Rosa. Players like that, they were trying to retaliate against Mind Guards. And all of a sudden, from the back end, we saw Digirad Esports coming in. But Bullet Train got taken down, got annihilated to be precise, by the players of team Not Bad. But with that, Digirad Esports also started getting
That 9 or they were close to getting the 10 kill point a game for themselves, and
they already have 12 finishes.
I feel like they're becoming an unstoppable force, and right now it's all they have to do is just perform with this kind of caliber, with this kind of momentum in the grand finale as well.
Oh yeah, that's the main thing. I mean, qualifications is the one thing. Dominating in the qualifiers and open qualifiers and the semi-finale is different thing. And the main part of this tournament, the main reason why these 32 teams and the other 8 teams, total 40 teams are here in the competition, is to be the champion of the TEC Presents Gauntlet Middle East Series, powered by Zotac Gaming, broadcasting partner with Loco. We really have to see how the performance goes on from here in the grand finale. But I believe we really have to talk about the stats. We have to talk about the match standings, the match summary, and have to see which player was able to get the longest elimination, because it could be coming from Digirad Esports. Because till now, the record, that is the only record that Digirad Esports is unable to break, is the record of the longest elimination, and it is actually in the favor of Sarmad, with a elimination coming from 647 meters. That is more than half a mile. Amazing shot coming in. Amazing play, to be honest. And if this play is going to get persistent in the grand finale, I do feel those invited teams are going to make a run for their money, because only the top 3 teams are going to get rewarded. The first one is going to get $5,500 out of the $10,000 which are on stakes, and the second position is going to get $3,000. Third one is going to get $1,500, and we are not going to stop over there. There are a few more rewards from 4th position to the 8th. We will get to see a lot of G coins being distributed in the individual accounts of the players, which is again going to be the in-game currency, which is going to give them the upliftment to purchase some gun skins or vehicle skins. But for now, we'll take a short break, and after that, we will get to talk about the stats, and the most anticipated moment of those top 8 teams will be coming in. So stay tuned.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Esports Club, going to the Esports by Zotac Gaming. This is going to be Bullet right alongside, and he's going to be Mr. Raider. Joining back first for the stats now, because all of the maps have been done and played by the entire teams. These Red Esports is right at the top, definitely with a banger, 2 winner chicken dinner coming up back to back for their side. But of course, it is also the side of 0-1-0 Esports to shine with a winner chicken dinner coming on the last map of Tiger with a 5 kills point again. So I feel like yes, 0-1-0 has surpassed on the side of Stardust, surpassed on the side of Bullet Train.
Possibly.
But let's the match summary first.
Well, let's see which is the longest eliminating guy, and it's a 320-meter elimination coming in from Limited. Not a very good one, to be honest, because the record is already doubled than this. 647 meter of that. And apart from that, 46 frags coming in. Knockouts are also amazing. The damage was not that optimum, but if you talk about the headshots and the rescues, it was actually quite decent. But the total healing was just 62. Not a very good scenario for the match summary, but eventually, if you talk about this match, there was not a lot of movement to really heal with the players because whenever someone was going down, the opponent was completely able to finish him off. So this was the match summary. We'll talk about more and more details. Yes, we have to see the winner chicken in a match stats. Then the match standing will be coming in. The top fraggle will be there. We'll get to see all of top head-to-heads as well. The team head-to-head will be there. The individual head-to-head will be there. But let's talk about the winner chicken in a match team stats. And it's 0-1-0 Esports. The heal goes out way too early with 0-0-0 in his favor. And Kaizek on the other corner was able to also go out with 0 frags. But then again, he was able to give 100 damage, which is good. Karla on the other corner gets 1. And Neath was able to get the heavy lifting of getting 4 good frags. But look at the damage. In 200 damage, you usually get just 2 frags. That means he has been able to steal those knockouts coming from Karla or Kaizek as well. But let's talk about the match standing. Let's see where the teams are standing at. Digirad Esports, even if they were able to go out a little bit early, they were able to still securing 18 total points in their favor, and they are actually on top in terms of the match standing of the 16th match of the semi-finale. Other than that, Mumble Squad, Mindgas, Bad Boys, Nevermind once again went out way too early. Even Team Green Dragons wasn't able to do anything. So this was a very decent moment for Flashbang to improve their position, and I feel they will be sitting at the second position.
Yeah, I feel like it's also about the the side of not bad, a little bit hustle tussle can be going on to side go to hell as well, because go to hell we're able to consistently, except for one map, I guess it was the second map of Ranger only. Other than that, most of the time we have seen go to hell taking 5 or 6 kills at least. If it's gonna be enough, I guess they're gonna get qualified build at the edges at 7th or 8th spot. But hey, damage, look at the damage, dude. MVP, 147 damage in just one single game. 6 kills coming in from the side of Hello by 2 headshots. And of course, it will be none other than from the side of the team of Digirad Esports.
Yeah, Digirad Esports, a phenomenal job done and dusted from Hello My Bad, and he is once again going to secure a very good spot in our hearts. And there you go, 125 kills from the corner. Literally 11 more than the overall points of Flashbang. What a score! What a bang coming from Team Digirad Esports, and a total of 203 points with 5 good chicken dinners. This team was absolutely on another level. It is basically a situation where Bullet, even if they would have not joined for the 4th day, they could have still been the topper of the lobby. That is the kind of points that they are able to bring back in the scene. Because remember, after 12 matches, that means after day 1, day 2 and day 3 accumulated, we had a score of 129 points for Digirad Esports. And from there, there is no team which was able to come close to 129 points. Not even Flashbang, not even Sunshine, not even Green Dragons. That means even if Team Digirad Esports would have gone with zeros today, they could have still been the table topper of this leaderboard. Hands down, amazing performance. But with that, let's talk about the qualified ones. No doubt, Digirad, Flashbang, Sunshine, Green Dragons have made their way back in the scene. But look at this. Bad Boys, Stardust, and even 0-1-0 Esports. Oh, actually 0-1-0 Esports qualified due to the fact that they were able to get a chicken dinner. That was a 15-pointer chicken dinner from their corner. Otherwise, they could have been sitting at somewhere around 9th or 10th position. But yeah, hands down, amazing performance from these Giants. We have got our 8 names. And let's talk about the top fraggers.
Our top fragger is going to be Hello Mabai with 36 kills, damage of 6,863, assists 16, KD of 2.3. Lyosh at the second spot with 35 kills, 5,732, 20 assists and 2.2 KD. Extends another team member from the Digirad, kills with 31, damage of 5,109, assists with 16 and KD with 1.9. Fourth spot is going to be Saib Grown with 23 kills, 5,029 damage, assist of 13 total assists and KD of 2.1. Overall good stats, man. But if you talk about the side of Extend, Lyosh and Hello Mabai, boy oh boy, I mean, a lot of teams will be looking out for side of Digirad when it comes down to side of grand finale for now. I feel.
True, I mean, a lot of teams are going to be in a very good scenario where they will be doing a lot of homework how this team plays. And obviously, when we have seen approximately like 16 matches and 6 more matches in the open qualifiers, definitely the teams have got an idea of how Digirad Esports loves to play and where are their drop locations. And if those teams wants to shut them down in the grand finale, they can easily go for those drop location hunts. But that can backfire, to be honest. But let's talk about the head-to-head. A clear-cut difference between these two teams. More than 80 points of a difference coming in between these two individuals. What a play, man, what a play. Because if you talk about the just double, 65 more frags than the other team Flashbang when you compare them to Digirad Esports. On the other corner, if you talk about the placements, it is again 24 more than the other team. That means a total of 89 points of a difference. Sheesh, man. 89 points of a difference between the hashtag 1 and the hashtag 2. That's a big difference coming in, to be honest.
Yeah, and this difference needs to be maintained, I guess, from the side of Digirad Esports for the side of grand finale as well. But for now, let's take a look at the player head-to-head. Extends with 31 kills. There's a huge difference over here too. Grown with 23. Assist with 16, Grown coming with 13, KD of 1.9, KD of 2.1 to the side of Grown. Okay, I guess he has died a couple of more times compared to what Extend has died more compared to what like Grown has. Damage of 500, 109, but damage is almost the same, like a few goals apart. But I feel like it's all done and dusted for now. Semi-finale is all over for now, folks, because we have got our top 8 teams. We have got our all of the stats right on the center. That this storyline it is that Digirad is able to create a very big lead, very big buffer to just show down on how they are such a good team, such a well-performing team, not just on paper, right there in the maps as well. So it all comes down to the grand finale on how they perform against the set of invited teams.
That is the main question right now. When we started the tournament, we were asking in the open qualifiers that which are the 16 teams who are going to get qualified. Now we were asking, to be honest, in the semi-finale that who are the top 8 teams. And now we are asking who are the remaining top 3 teams who are going to be the champions, runner-up and the second runner-up in this competition. So a lot of questions, and our questions have, to be honest, have been answered while the time has been happened. Like eventually, if we talk about the open qualifiers, after 12 good matches, we got to know who are the qualified teams from there. We got to know our semi-finalists. Now we are already having an idea of who are our grand finalists, and the rest remaining 8 teams are also going to be coming in on 38th. So it will be very interesting to watch how that competition is going to unfold. But talking about those teams, we have Digital Athletics, we have Twisted Mind, Elite, Servam Esports, The Goats, Howl, Pacific Esports, and Team FUT. Out of these teams, 3 are the names that I'm definitely going to root for. It is going to be Digital Athletics, Servam, and FUT Esports. We have seen them already in the previous IPs. We've seen them performing exceptionally well. But honestly speaking, the way Digirad have performed in the semi-finale, they will also run for their money, to be honest.
Yeah, they're gonna make them run for their money too. But I feel like we have to wait a little bit, not longer. It's gonna be, I feel like, we have to wait a couple of 42 or 40 hours. If I just count down from here itself, because we are already at 48. Okay, I mean, Mr. Maths Professor coming to just rescue me every time now and then. But for now, folks, all the stats.
I got 5 CGPA in high school, so Mr. Maths, yeah.
Nobody asked that.
Okay.
but hey, jokes apart, folks, we're gonna end the show for now. Thank you so much for joining into the Esports Club. Make sure you like the stream, make sure you subscribe to the Esports Club channel if you haven't. You're watching the Esports Club Gauntlet with Leads powered by Zotac game with our broadcast partner Loco. This was Bullet, alongside with me was Raider. We'll see you on to the grand finale. It's gonna start off from the 30th of October, and we'll see you up till then. As always, spread the love, spread the happiness, happy gaming. Good night.
It's 3 a.m. I just touched down. Wanna call me to buzz down. It's love over lust now. I don't know who to trust now. Tell me who can I trust now? Hey. Yeah. It's 3 a.m. I just touched down. Wanna call me to buzz down. It's love over lust now. I don't know who to trust now. Yeah. Who can I trust now? Hey. Lately I've been on the go. Stewards home away from home. Inner teed up on my own. Load up the beat, I'm in my zone. I feel alive today. Don't fuck up my vibe today. Don't come at me stirring my pot. You might get erased from the plot and end up under plot of them grass blades. They been throwing me mad shade. All this ducking and dodging, your ops in the wavelengths. You negative headspace. That version of me that you thought that you knew had been newly updated. I'm activated. Whatever they on, oversaturated. I'm the cure, my intention is pure. My life been a blur, yes sir. Yeah. I've been stitching my wounds and flipping my tunes, reversing my curses. I wrote it in braille, never stale. I spoke it in cursive. I'm not from where earth is. The features ethereal, the ancestors surging through veins. I've been curving and purging all person in places and things that don't serve me. My hands on the cloud, my feet where the turf is. That's perfect. On God, yeah, I'm activated. Control, burning down trees. Big shout out my ashtrays, never empty. I'm litty. I've been painting the city. Yeah. Still painting the city. It's 3 a.m. I just touched down. Wanna call me to buzz down. It's love over lust now. I don't know who to trust now. Tell me who can I trust now? Hey. Yeah. It's 3 a.m. I just touched down. Wanna call me to buzz down. It's love over lust now. I don't know who to trust now. Yeah. Who can I trust now? I've been painting the city.